Is it live now?
I think.
I think it's live now. I think we're live. I think we're alive. We're alive.
Yeah,
We're alive. Yeah,
you
we're
haven't
live, live,
shown up
live.
on my
We're live.
Twitch yet.
Shows on
Sure.
mine that we're live.
Okay.
So, I think so. Oh, I
Mine
got.
might just be taking a minute.
Yeah, could be. Remember, I do have the gigabits, so.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Yeah, hooray, I'm alive. I'm alive. I've come back with a
Yay.
vengeance. I'm gonna haunt all of you, motherfuckers.
Oh. Oh my god, no.
I'm haunting you.
I want to be haunted.
Oh, that's too fucking bad, mother flipper.
No.
I'm here to kick ass and chew
I thought,
gum.
I thought
And
we were
I'm all
friends.
out of ass.
Okay.
Or whatever that line is. What is I always forget because there's the real line and then there's the line from is it who does the real line? Is it Duke Nukem does the real
The,
line
the, the real
or is
line
it
is from They Live,
okay and then Duke Nukem does the
and
funny
then
line?
Duke Nukem is quoting it, and then also there's the edit of I'm
Oh, it's an edit. It's not he does a funny in the game.
yeah, there's an edit where he says, "I'm here to kick gum and chew ass."
And I'm all out of
I'm
ass.
all out of ass.
Is wait, is that in the game or no though? Like
No,
actually,
no. In the
really?
game, it's "I'm
Oh
here to
man.
chew gum and kick ass," and I'm all out of gum.
Oh really? Damn. I thought that
Yeah,
was a
he
real
does not.
thing.
Say, he does not say "I'm all out of ass."
Damn it. I've only ever played the terrible one. I've only ever played Duke Nukem Forever, so I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
haven't played any of them either, but
I just always assumed it was a real
learned
line.
that I learned about that line through cultural osmosis.
Yeah, I always thought it was what he just said. Damn, I didn't know he
It's
whatever.
just like
All
before.
right, so it didn't really skip anything, right? Like this is basically where it was for you.
Yeah,
Okay,
something's
good.
beeping. It's just like before.
Okay, cool.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Yeah, they better input their numbers fast.
Okay.
June's face showed concern more plainly than her words ever could. Beep beep. Almost his own response to her question, a voice rang out from the other side of the door. There was Seven.
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We gotta authenticate!
Beep 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 beep. Boop.
Stopped.
The sighs of relief were audible even through the heavy door.
Looks like it stopped.
Seven must be really loud for it to go through the door like that.
I guess so.
Junpei and his companions leaned away
Yeah,
from the
especially
door.
considering like just how much door there is. That,
Right?
Like, you know, it's that heavy.
Yeah, right? What the fuck? And breathed a collective sigh of relief of their own.
Hey, guys! Are you doing alright over there?
They'd heard Seven's voice, but it wouldn't hurt to be sure.
Yes, we're fine.
Despite the recent danger, Clover's voice was as bubbly as ever.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well,
The dead is dead.
blue.
Oh,
The color dead, you know. The
Yeah.
famous color everyone knows.
yeah.
It's just like the red.
I guess you
Only
can
it's blue.
I guess you can associate blue with dead because like if like people say someone's face is blue when they're like suffocating or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
so like yeah.
Authenticating
Yeah,
is the same too.
So,
And sometimes in
Awesome.
media,
Thanks.
corpses are
That helps
shown
a lot.
more blue than grayish.
yeah.
Like even though what do they say? They say
Probably
like
move on now.
I don't know. They describe corpses as a lifeless color, which I always assume to mean gray, but I guess maybe not. I don't know.
You be careful
I just
out
assume that gray is lifeless because it's gray. I don't know.
Roger that.
Maybe
Yeah.
blue is the real lifelessness. That damn blue.
Or like a whitish.
Yeah, or white. Yeah, or pale. That's right. Pale is how they describe it. Pale. If they went
Yeah.
pale or whatever. Yeah,
Pale
there we
blue.
go. Yeah. That makes sense.
Now it's our turn.
Yeah. Words.
I'll go
Your-
first.
Your skin without any blood.
Yeah, there you go. They stood in front of the red and placed each of their hands upon it.
Why are we going with this guy's stupid names for these devices?
because they don't know what else to call them.
I
4 asterisks
guess.
appeared on the screen.
What?
Junpei grabbed the lever and turned it around.
Authenticator, deactivator.
We ready?
No.
Yeah.
No. Too complicated. They can't.
Why do we need a silly nickname?
Because, hold on one second. This is
And-
bothering me.
Why is-
My
why's it
stupid
gotta be
noise
Edgelord
canceller is
themed?
bothering me.
Okay.
What is happening here? Hold on. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. It keeps like picking up sounds that like aren't there, or like to me they're very faint, and somehow it's picking up because the noise canceller is like weird and sometimes works, doesn't
It could
work.
also
It's weird.
be. It could also partially be from my end, just because.
No, because I'm looking at my thing,
Background noise.
my microphone.
Oh.
I'm not looking at
Oh,
the
it's your
headphones.
microphone.
Yeah. It's showing. I have. So you're with the game audio, but that's under headphones, and I'm with my microphone.
Right.
So I see those
Okay.
separately. My microphone and then you in the game.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. If it was all mixed together, it'd be, oh my god, it'd be a mess. I mean, I guess technically it is all mixed together when it's streamed
Yeah,
or
at the
recorded,
end,
but
but-
yeah. In the end. God damn it, it's stuck in my head now. Fucking hell.
Let's go.
None of them looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. Junpei nodded to them, nodders, and turned back toward the red.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. With strength and determination, he pulled the lever.
Termination.
Yeah, determination.
Run!
He might have gotten that from this. I don't know. I feel like that comes up multiple times. Determination. The four of them leapt through the door together. The moment they had passed through it, each heard a cold electronic sound coming from their left wrist.
Damn.
There
In
it
the center of
is.
each bracelet, a red skull appeared and began to flash.
Counting down.
The detonator's countdown had begun. In the long moment of them, that each of them sat staring at their wrists. The numbered door behind them closed, the sound of metal and metal reverberating down the hall.
We can't go back.
Which, of course
We
not,
need to
idiot.
hurry and find the device.
Hey, where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap.
Look on the
Start
wall.
looking.
Don't panic.
I already am.
You already know you have 81 seconds. Don't panic, idiots. They began to run, eyes looking frantically for the device that was key to their salvation. The hallway they found themselves running down was a long one, easily 300 feet in length.
Jesus.
On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, all nearly identical. If they'd taken the time to think, they would likely have to discern the doors lead to cabins.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Junpei was too frightened to count properly, but his best guess was there were 7 or 8 of them.
Ah, fuck.
I mean, honestly, you could check all of them easily if you didn't panic so
We don't
much.
have time to count.
Junpei ran towards the nearest
Just
door.
need to open them all.
He grabbed the knob and shook it hard.
It won't open.
So move on. It didn't feel locked, like someone had hammered an iron plate to the other side of the door. Junpei turned around to find another door and saw that his companions had already run to the doors of their own. They did not seem to have any more success than he had. Their own words confirmed his fears.
Shit, this one's no good.
Same here.
Stop panicking. Just run,
It's not moving.
idiots.
It's been more than 81 seconds.
Yeah, well, you know, part of it's me not pressing the button also.
I mean, yeah, but also.
June was the last to speak up. As Junpei looked in her direction, his eyes caught something he hadn't noticed before. A small red blinking
There
light.
it is, at the end of the hallway. Run!
I feel like that should be like the most obvious thing, like,
Yeah,
I
just
don't know.
like go to the other door, I guess.
yeah. Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa, Lotus, and June and pulled them toward the light. Santa called out to them as he ran.
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
A billion.
I know. Our time limit is 81 seconds.
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left!
2. In all likelihood, Junpei figured nearly a minute had already passed since the doors had closed behind them. If that was true. Urgency foremost in all of their minds, they arrived at the end of the hallway. The dead sat in the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at them.
Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here!
Junpei grabbed hold of the machine, his hands slick with sweat and shaking. That means something else in a different type of situation. The dead, they're over here, oh shit! He slammed his hand against the scanner
Come
panel.
on, everyone!
The other three quickly followed suit. With a grunt, Santa yanked the lever downward.
Looks like it stopped.
His hands beginning to steady. Junpei wiped away some of the sweat that had beaded on his forehead. As they caught their breath, the four companions began to look around.
There's another door at the end of the hallway.
He could see a heavy-looking set of double doors. Set into the walls of the hallway on either side of the larger door were two smaller ones.
Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open.
How many times had he come across similar doors with similar results, he wondered. Well, perhaps he corrected himself, more lack of results. Whatever the reason, the door remained firm and unyielding, and refused to allow Junpei or anyone else passage.
A keyhole.
Ah, the Mars symbol.
Above the keyhole was a small symbol engraved in brass.
What's this mark?
Brace?
I don't know.
Mail?
Mail.
No,
He wasn't
Mars.
quite sure what to make of it, and stared at it for a moment in confusion. It was June that corrected him.
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol, but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway.
We all
The
did.
symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, silly me. Oh.
The sun,
The Saturn and the Earth.
and Earth.
Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars.
Mars.
I think so,
Mars.
yes.
More
see.
Mars.
Wait, where's Santa?
While Junpei and Jun talked, Santa had disappeared. They turned to find him some distance down the hallway. He had gone to check the other doors. Eventually, he reached the last of them and jogged back. It took him only a moment to catch his breath again.
Yeah, so I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean
We only have 2 more doors.
Lotus examined the doors on either side of the large double door. Each one had a metal plate attached to it.
maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
Junpei put his hand on the doorknob, and Santa moved toward the other door. They'd made it through the numbered door alive. There was nothing more to be afraid of. Junpei and Santa looked at each other and nodded.
1, 2, 3!
Oh! In unison, they pushed against their respective doors. And promptly found themselves in a new room. Jun followed Junpei as he threw open his door. They turned around and saw that the door on the other side was open as well. Through the door was another person, his mouth agape. It was Santa.
Hey, it opened.
Yeah, it did.
Junpei and Santa looked at each other.
I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Lotus's calm voice broke into the thoughts.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. Can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet.
As she headed for room 93, Lotus continued.
Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Seek a way out. Here we go. Time for another room puzzle. Room 92. So I forgot, we gotta just make sure you look at this to know like what's what in the room. I think this is kind of points out where potentially things you can click on.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
we've got like a bedroom section and
bathroom,
Okay.
living room, yeah. So like, yeah. Alright, what you wanna do? Just check everything?
check that vase.
Yeah.
It's already standing
That
out.
vase
to
looks
me.
expensive. I wonder how much you can get for it. Are you gonna steal it? I'm a little thief. Yeah.
You stole the Susie statue.
Oh my god. God damn it.
Yeah, what's up with the painting?
Painting? Alright. Abstract. This is kind of a weird looking picture.
It looks like
Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It's kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose.
okay.
Sucking on a human's being's brain.
Yeah.
Where the hell did that come from? What's her brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. Alright. Keep it in your fucking... Alright, buddy.
Jeez, buddy.
Yeah, alright. I don't think for now we can't do anything with that. Alright, where to?
Okay, so turn
Infinity.
right.
Very nice.
Check
I
the
don't know why I
couch.
said that. Couch. Ah. Jumpy, what are you doing? We don't have the time to be relaxing on a sofa.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that on the table?
Me. Oops. It's a tip made of wood. Hey, there's something here. Looks like a box of matches. Yeah, I'm trying to click the matches.
Pick up
but-
the matches.
Yeah, I tried to click on it, but I guess I clicked on the table instead.
Let's examine these.
It's a box of matches. There are matches inside, obviously.
What's... Rotate.
Yeah, there's nothing right
Okay.
now.
So we're just gonna have to light something on fire, I guess.
Junpei looked down blankly at what he was holding, then up at June.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Is this really Vic Magnolia or whatever the fuck? Because I'm like listening to the voice more and more. I'm like, it doesn't sound like him at all. It's so weird.
Let me see your forehead.
Junpei held his hand on her forehead for a few seconds.
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Guess I am.
Tee-hee. June blushed and giggled.
By the way,
Tee-hee.
Jumpy,
No.
how did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
We got
There
kidnapped.
was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled
Gas.
some white smoke
Gas,
and
gas.
passed out.
Oh, Junpei from Persona 3. This is... Okay, should have
Oh.
clarified which Junpei.
Jeez.
I have no idea. I don't know Persona 3. Persona 3 is from 1,000 years ago. Jesus Christ. I haven't played that since when's the last time? Oh god, Persona, I haven't played Persona 3 since like 2009 or something. Shit, it's been a long ass time.
I still haven't played it.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm conflicted on whether Fez or Portable is the right way to play it, because Portable you can choose to be girl, but Fez also has extra story that the Portable one for some reason did not have, which doesn't make any sense, because I'm pretty sure Portable came after Fez.
Damn. I did not know that.
The only Junpei I know. I don't know what that means though. I don't know what Junpei you know. I don't know that you played Persona 3. I don't know that.
When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Ugh.
Damn straight.
Junpei's a very common name. That's why I just assumed you're talking about him. Since he's the game. The
Is
game.
that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No. Why
Yeah,
would
but
I?
how would I know that? I asked the question later on if you knew the game. I didn't say that before. So that's why I assumed it was this one.
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
Oh. So is that why they haven't dubbed the movies then? Since they never replaced him? Man, okay. That makes a lot more sense now. I just realized that. That's why they haven't made the dub the movies. Alright. That makes sense because that was around that time, I
So,
think.
so we're suddenly getting like weirdly hostile here.
Yeah,
What would
I know.
hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How
I mean,
would
who
know?
knows? You would get hostile in this situation, right? I don't know.
You mean
Fucking.
like the number of men I've dated?
Oh my god, rude. Shumi's heart stumbled over itself.
Do you want to know?
Who cares? He had to admit he was a little curious.
Oh my god.
She smiled at him.
Only 18
Only 18, that's all.
times
Uh-huh.
0. Yeah. I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Oh really? I wonder why that is, huh? I wonder what that means.
This is a setup for
That's
something.
that's so weird. I wonder what that means. I can't, as a protagonist of an anime thing, I cannot figure this out. My brain is stumped forever. Fuck.
Oh,
Soon looked a little
I
embarrassed
know.
and scratched the back of her head in a
He's a
desperate attempt to
lesbian.
seem nonchalant.
that's what he means.
I thought you were American.
Yeah, I see.
I made myself laugh at that one. God damn it. You were a Tumblr kid, right? No?
No, actually, I didn't even make a Tumblr account until I was 18. I
Oh,
don't
really?
know why.
Well, I mean, I say kid, but Tumblr was like a thing when I was 18.
Okay, well,
But you're just a couple years younger than me, so yeah.
yeah. Then I guess
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, like you used it when it was in its
Yeah,
prime.
I've started using it again.
Oh really? Oh god, is
Yeah.
it how terrible is it? Is it horrible now or
It's no, it's
Oh, really, huh?
it's kind of chilled out.
Okay. So did they follow through on their rules then that they set up years ago?
Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
the not safe for work ban. Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened.
Oh my goodness, why? Well, what's even the point then?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
people still manage to be funny there. I don't know.
Yeah. It made me because that was that's probably not where that probably wasn't the first time that was ever said, but that was just specifically like a big famous Tumblr post. The I'm lesbian. I thought you were American.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure that's been in movies and TV shows and stuff. It's a funny, haha, funny joke.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D deck.
I was on the deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean,
Yeah, the one I immediately thought you were about to say. The one I immediately thought you were about to say was the I'm lesbian. It's okay, take your time.
What? I don't know that one.
Girls.
I don't know if I know that one.
Hang on, let me
Oh,
see if I
God.
can find it.
I wonder.
Drew nodded, and for a few moments she had the faraway look of someone deep in thought, or someone in deep thought.
Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit.
Yeah.
Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm
Oh.
saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any
That
ideas who
thing,
it might be?
the one.
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal.
it-
or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah.
Damn it, it's
I
from
know.
too long ago and it doesn't show up on search results. Oh well.
Rip. Ripperoni. She went back to searching, feeling unpleasant and confused. Elementary school. Was there anything strange that happened in elementary school? As he searched the room, he continued to rack his brain. I'm thinking about it more and more. Is it
Okay.
important? I wonder. I'm going to repeat it 20 times.
Check these drawers, I guess. On
The display case. But there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. I guess let's head into the bedroom.
Alright, if you say so. Whoa, buddy.
What's that bottle?
It's a bottle with water in it. This is the bedroom. They probably have it in here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up, you know? My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty.
Oh boy.
Hey, Jumpy, do you want to take a shower together? Whoa!
Okay.
Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture.
Oh, come on.
My throat was dry already. This sure isn't helping. Alright, thirsty boy. The thirstiest boy of them all. Fucking hell.
Painting?
Yeah. This isn't a painting. Is it a map? It looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find.
Oh, cool.
I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. Butting. It's now possible to use the map screen.
Nice.
Map screen. The map screen can only be viewed during the story sections.
Fuck.
While on the map screen, you can examine a map of the ship's floor plan, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Pressing blah 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 will allow you to see a bird's eye view of that room. Jupiter took one last look at the map, then folded it up and slid it back into his pocket. June looked up as he closed it.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship.
Figuring that out.
Everything
Does-
in here is really retro. Huh. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
This is supposed to look like the Titanic.
I broke the back. I broke the back.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
No, I don't think that.
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason.
Junpei took a moment to look around the room.
Do you think this boat is...
Sorry, I can't tell if that's Luna squeaking in her sleep or if that's one of the neighbors making really loud noises.
Oh.
I'm like, what the fuck? The actual Titanic.
I'd say replica.
You sure you don't want to choose actual Titanic?
I mean,
A
I guess it would be
Titanic?
funny to think that,
Funny joke.
A replica?
but as far as I know, it
Like a
could
copy of
actually
the
be
actual
that.
boat.
I don't know how dumb this game gets.
Who on earth would
Yeah,
make
true.
something like that?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
Me. I'm a crazy Titanic fan. That's my dark
Whoever
secret.
the hell would
way.
kidnap
Do you
9
even know how much
people
money that
and make
would
them do a
take?
death game?
Yeah.
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with
And
marketing
die
like
in
that,
the
they
sea.
probably have more customers than they know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past?
Yes. Absolutely. They would. Of course they would. This is humans
Honestly,
we're talking about.
yeah,
This is
I feel like a lot
humans
of people
we're
would.
talking about.
Yeah.
They don't learn. Just look at this. Look at this fucking pandemic. They don't learn shit.
The site of the worst accident.
Humans
in
are
history.
idiots.
Over 1,500 people died.
Sorry,
It wouldn't be surprising if
sorry.
it gets cursed just for
Humans
fun.
are idiots. I'm really a robot.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
Yeah. Oops. Too many buttons.
Oh.
Too many buttons I pressed.
But
Which one? Which one?
well,
Quick!
but
Quick! Quick! Oh no! Oh
I
no!
don't. But the no answer feels needlessly mean.
Through crap.
Like, come on.
What you want to do? What you want to do?
I-
do?
I guess I'll go with
No.
honesty. No, I
No.
don't.
Sorry, but I can't
Fuck
really
you.
say I believe in that kind of stuff.
Tact was not one of Junpei's many better qualities.
What about you? No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses.
I love them. I practice on my voodoo dolls all the time.
Yeah,
In
the
fact,
way you
I
said
think it was
that.
a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
But what?
Junpei couldn't understand how June had maintained a straight face to say that.
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra.
Is that actually a thing that people thought?
No,
Which was
that-
stolen
this is
from
the
a
first time
pyramid.
hearing of it.
And they say that the mummy had a history.
Well, the movie never went over this shit. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, what? What?
Everyone involved
Actually,
with it
hold on.
died mysterious deaths.
I don't
Let's
remember
do
ever
the
hearing about this.
let's do the thing. Let me see here. What is this? Okay, not what I wanted to spell. Close. This was an actual tale. No one knows if it was true or not, I guess.
Wow. Okay.
Or does it? Does no one know? I don't know. It says a lot of things are myths, so I'm guessing they probably know it's not. I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever
I probably looked it up when I first played this game
cursed.
too, because I was like, what? No
Haven't
way.
you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right.
Uh-oh. She's one of those
Oh,
conspiracy theorists. Oh boy. Better just
boy.
Junpei just turn around and walk away.
Okay.
Jun's eyes had lit up with excitement like a child with a new toy.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
Do you do you think that means she'd be an anti-vaxxer?
Oh, she might be. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is she gonna
Oh
It's
no.
try to sell like
How can you be so
magic
sure?
rock? Is she gonna get into
She's gonna-
crystals?
She's
Has
gonna
she already
take
gotten into crystals?
she's gonna take a vermicitin, whatever it's called.
Ivermectin?
Yeah. Oh god.
It wasn't just a normal mummy.
Don't eat the horse poop,
It
please.
was really mysterious. Totally unbelievable.
Oh god.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
that's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax. Yeah. The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
huh?
That's not
How?
it. She wasn't wax.
How
Then what
though?
was it?
They say that she was frozen.
In carbonite.
What?
Oh,
Frozen.
an imperfect hibernation.
And she was actually Han Solo. What a twist.
That's right. The whole body was frozen.
This is
solid.
actually a Star Wars game. Oh fuck.
You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know.
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
And this is another thing, like I said earlier, where okay, so it's going to introduce ideas to you that are potentially confusing. You might not understand, it might not make sense.
Just like meta
But
commentary here.
within context of the game, it should theoretically make sense. And like I said, to me, it kind of did in the concept of the game. But apparently, part of what they'll I don't think they discuss it yet, but part of what they'll discuss later is apparently a real like thing that people think, a real theory, which I understand because I have, and probably you have, witnessed several times where it has happened, and it's been very weird.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it was definitely Luna. She squeaked. Oh, okay. Well, I will be right back. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're all gravy. I'm nervous in the service. You good?
Yeah.
Alright. Jun and Junpei talked a little more and moved back to their investigation. Even as they did, his mind went back to what she told them.
Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. Like he'd eaten his ice cream too fast.
Is that all that was? That was just supposed to lead up to that punchline?
No, it's more than that.
Okay. Turn to the right. What's up with the mirror and what do you call that?
Yeah, I forgot what it's called too. It's
Vanity?
Yeah, there you go. Vanity. Oh no. Oh. I didn't realize it was open.
Okay.
Dresser
Cool.
key. A key. You think it's the key to the dresser? This is the mirror for the dresser. And now she's playing with hair. Does she realize she's doing that? Hey, we don't have time for that. Come on, it's not like there's anyone here you need to impress. Yes, there is.
Aww.
What? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Oh, forget it, Jumpy. Why is she so quiet? I have no idea. There's nothing inside. Okay, can I not do it? Alright. Can I not do it? No, I guess not.
What are you trying to do?
Okay. I'm trying to use the key. Just in case. Secrets. I don't remember if there were secrets or not. I don't remember if there's anything here. Probably not. Oh, maybe there was. Oh shit. There was something here.
Yeah, check the pillows. Or the blanket.
It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed. Or at least never unmade it. There's only bed sheets under the blanket. Nothing exciting. Look, there's 2 pillows right next to each other. Guess it's a double. Huh? What's up? You're turning red. Oh man, is your fever back? Hey, are you alright? Do you need to lay down for a minute? I'm fine. I think it's still a little early for that. Huh? Hey, seriously, are you really okay? I have no idea what she could be thinking. I just am so clueless. I don't even know a little bit. I don't even know what's going on. A bed frame. Now, we don't have to worry about falling off. I toss and turn when I sleep. She's blushing again. The hell is she thinking about? What is she be thinking of? I just, man, I got no fucking clue. Holy shit, what is she thinking? I can't even imagine. Wow. How weird. I guess she's still sick. Huh. Alright. The chair that goes with the dresser. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if that was over. I guess it was. Alright, only place left
Okay,
is...
so yeah, let's check the bathroom.
Arrow key. Oh. Alright, okay. We're in the shower. We're in the toilet. In the toilet, in the shower. In the toilet, in the shower. Toilet, shower, toilet, shower, toilet, shower, toilet, shower. Oh, I love
Stop.
it. Good toilet shower.
Okay. Check the soap dish.
Okay, Luna was awake and heard that and thought it was really funny. What the fuck? Hold on, let me try and get her back to sleep again. God damn it. Okay. I'm back. Alright. We're checking the shower.
Alright, you're back.
It's just a shower head. There's nothing special about it.
No, I wanted to check the soap dish.
Soap. There's a little blue platform protruding from the shower wall next to the knobs. It's for putting soap on. I used the shower once, so I know.
Once? Jeez, dude.
Because I'm pretty sure he's Japanese, so don't worry. It's not a common thing there. They use the bathhouses or the baths. And that's the shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when you turn it. No water's coming out. And that's the bathroom wall. There's square tiles all over it. Okay, that's it.
Toilet paper.
Collection of fallen, partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it. Alright. Let's check the toilet. There's nothing there. The tank's empty too. There doesn't even any water in it. How are we gonna use it?
No. What?
How are we gonna use it?
That means we have to stand the smelly smells.
Oh no. Can you stand the smelly smells? Can you... Let's try closing it. Oh, damn it. It doesn't stay closed? Shit. Just trying to remember. Was there something about this? There was, wasn't there? Now I can see the full expanse of the shower curtain in all its waterproof glory. There's nothing. Suspicious? This is a normal shower curtain. A narrow shower. And I'm standing in it with June.
Jeez.
This is awkward. Time to open the curtain. What did we have? We had matches and a dresser. Matches. Yeah, why don't we go back to the living room? Okay, let's go back. The only one thing I can think of. What about you?
Wait, what other items do we have?
Matches and the dresser key. That's it.
What are you thinking? Because I don't see how we would be able to light a key on fire.
Fire! It's kind of a really good picture. This is, looks like there's a room on the right side of this picture. Oh, that's just the room.
Right side of this picture.
Yeah. Damn it.
Then... Oh, okay.
I wanted to set it on fire. I think I thought that too when I first played the game. I thought I could set the painting on fire. I think I'm just repeating the past.
So what can we do with matches and a key?
Hold on.
The key can unlock things, and matches can set things on fire.
You know, Lotus's room. Why? Meanwhile, I'm just gonna go check on them. Is there something wrong with that? Well, no. Come back soon. Sure thing. I'll leave the rest to you. Sure, leave it to me. Alright, off to the other room. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. We had to go to the other room. Okay. Had a feeling. Ah. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. There we go. It's a tile with a black and white pattern on it. There's a square tile in this frame. It's glued in there quite well. I don't think you can take it out. But I want to.
Clearly part of that painting.
Yeah, I just don't remember. I don't know. It's a valuable vase. Empty though. Seems to be a room in the left side of the vase.
Yeah, okay, we know.
Yeah, the bathroom.
Magical.
Yeah. You go in the bathroom or you wanna...
yeah, check the bathroom.
Oop, I checked the wall in the bathroom. Oops. There we go.
Soap dish.
This thing's a little shelf putting soap on. Yeah.
Turn around. I doubt the shower is going to be different.
Well, it's a little
Although then again,
different.
Geez, examine that.
The room doesn't have a shower curtain. This room? Well, there are shower curtains in the bathroom that June was checking out. You're saying this bathroom doesn't have any. Yeah, that's right. There's probably a reason why. Yep.
Okay, check the toilet.
Is there anything in the toilet? Guess not. Tank's empty too. Yeah.
Okay, turn back around. Check the shower knobs.
Knobbies. That's the shower knob. I tried turning it, but no water comes out. Whoa, look! Junpei! There's a mushroom growing out of the wall.
God.
That's a shower head. This is the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered in these square tiles. Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can leave the bathroom. I guess check their couch. Oh, hey, we can light that candle.
Hey, check this out. It's a pretty nice sofa. I know. It's a shame I can't take it back with me. Yeah. She awake again? God damn it. Hold on, I'm sorry. This is. She woke up again. Dang it. Hold on. Okay, now I think we're good. I think. Hey. I'm sure you know where to save yet. Let's save. I haven't saved yet. Oh god. We're not title screen. You there?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you.
Yeah, don't worry.
All right. So you said
let's take the
candle.
Candle.
Yeah. Candle with a candlestick.
Candlestick,
This
yeah,
might come in
okay.
handy.
Oh, we're just taking it.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so we have to like put it down somewhere and light it, I guess,
not necessarily.
or light it here.
I know. I use matches to light the candle. The candle. Wonder where we put
Candle's only gonna be lit for so long.
so the candle. I'm sure to light in dark places when all the lights go out. I'm just gonna put that in my pocket.
Okay.
Well, it's
Yeah. It's just.
Well, this is a display case. Check it out. These plates and shit really look expensive. You want to take a look? Ah, okay. Right, okay. You can figure out from here, right?
Oh, the key.
Damn. This is the wrong key. Oh, well. That means there's got to be another one somewhere around here. Otherwise, we aren't going to be able to open this thing. Yeah, because there's a piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
And this weird thing.
Yeah, let's go into the bedroom then. Maybe this is the key to that dresser.
Junpei, I don't mean to pry, but you lit that candle so well. So could we check the room over there, right? I mean, it is dark, you know. Yeah, so. Well, you need to take it with you then. Otherwise, there's not really much point to lighting it. Oh, I gotta equip it. Sorry. Awesome, the light from the candle. Maybe we can take a look around over there. But it gets hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Well, why don't you set it on top of the dresser? It's flat there. At least it won't fall over. Oh yeah, good idea. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little.
Okay, key on the dresser.
Yeah. Let's see if this. Yes, it worked.
Okay, open it.
Oh,
Oh, there's another tile.
yeah, we got it.
Let's
This is the mirror for the dresser. Damn straight. Nothing weird about it though.
turn around.
Oh,
Oh boy, it's too dark.
Hey Junpei, it's a cupboard. There's a freaking cupboard in here. Are you all right? Oh, don't give me that. Come on, a cupboard in a bedroom can only mean there's a safe in here. Really? Damn, there's nothing in here. I mean, it worked up for nothing. Bottle full of water. I don't think we're gonna need this for anything. This one
What's
was this.
that painting?
It's a picture of an old cruise ship. Is it the Titanic?
Oh.
I guess the bed. Oh, right. Okay, here we go.
There's the shower curtain.
A curtain, huh? Well, it's got all these metal rings, probably so you can hang from something, you know? Yes,
Yeah,
but it doesn't look
it's
like
a
a
shower
normal
curtain.
curtain. The way it feels, I think it's probably waterproof.
It's
We
a
should make
shower
this a
curtain.
shower curtain. A shower curtain,
Yep.
huh?
Wow. Never heard of those.
Wonder how we got that. Oh, shit.
What's under
Huh?
the blankets? Oh,
Hey, what the hell?
Oh,
It just
candle
got
went out.
dark all of a sudden.
candle's going
Maybe the
up.
candle got blown out? We should go see.
Oh, it's done.
It's done. There's a candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? The top of the candlestick looks kind of weird. You're right. It's all bumpy.
Oh, it's a key.
Yeah. Yep. And you know what we do with
So that
keys.
must be the key for this.
Let's see if the candlestick key will do anything. Yes, it opened. Alright, pull that shit open. Okay.
Okay,
Whatever you say,
get
master.
that one.
Plate. Can I
Now we
combine
got
them?
two.
No, I can't
Oh, we
combine them.
combine them?
No, we can't.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Santa had shown up out of nowhere and gave Junpei no small start.
Here, take this.
Santa pulled something out of his
A
pocket.
bookmark?
It looked like a bookmark. It had a 4-leaf clover on it.
What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
I
Yeah.
found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
Santa gave him a wry smile.
You know what I hate
I
most
don't
in the
read
world?
books.
I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Huffle.
Okay.
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but
Junpei tried to figure out how best to phrase what he wanted
What
to
does
say.
a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Santa scratched the back of his ear and looked awkward.
Well, see, each leaf on the four-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like flower language. Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words.
Junpei looked at the bookmark.
Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of
Never
the
heard of
leaves
this
on a
before.
4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright?
Santa pretended to shiver with disgust
Oh.
and shoved the bookmark into Junpei's confused
Okay,
hands.
alright. Okay.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, take it. He's
Better
starting to
take it.
freak out.
After all, why shouldn't he?
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
He shoved the thing into his pocket and gave Santa a last confused look.
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know?
As can, like, anything else.
Hope, faith,
Yeah.
love, even your destiny.
What had happened to Santa? Junpei wondered. How did he become such a bitter person? For a moment, they looked at each
Well,
other.
That's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What? Worried about the
Oh,
Four
because
Horsemen?
that's
Come on,
the death
man,
number.
That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages, that kind of crap scared people. This is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy. I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
Cause it's
4.
a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
He's weird.
What are
Buddy, do you need to speak to a therapist about something? Is there
I'm getting some crazy vibes from this.
something? You okay?
Santa's explanation made no sense. Junpei was even more confused than
You
before.
play?
Play?
Which one?
Like gambling?
You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean?
I don't know, a sport?
In Baccarat,
Video
the best
game.
possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand. But the lowest, most worthless cards, zeros, they call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
Santa blinked, utterly stunned. Then he began to laugh.
Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
That was when Lotus spoke up.
You know, if you think about it, the nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat.
Wait, what?
Apparently she'd been listening.
And of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, yeah, I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden,
9.
but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Let me
I think
check
with
something real quick.
You're gonna do some math.
Yeah,
'Cause I think with 1 through 9, 3 teams of 3 can make it. I think. Or a team of 4 and a team of 5 potentially could then. Yeah.
Of course. That's why it's called the nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know?
yeah, no, known as in 9.
Nonary means something derived from 9 or base 9.
Known. Weird. I've never heard it pronounced known. I've always heard it pronounced non. That's why I thought it was nonary game. Because non.
Yeah.
It's
don't know.
derived from the Latin.
I don't know.
prefix nona,
I think
which
they're-
means 9.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no,
Okay, that's
okay.
different. That's also a different language than what I was thinking. Never mind.
While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary.
Hmm.
Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea. After that, you have quart, quinti, sext, septum, and so on. And of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see. So then Nona means 9.
Lotus nodded.
So, how
So
many of us
means
are trapped on this
10.
ship?
That'd be 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
0 said 9
Oh.
hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
No, 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 no.
Yep.
and
Yeah.
there you have
Okay.
it.
Cool.
The number 9 is everywhere in this
But
game.
of course,
He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder
of
it's
course,
called
the
Nine.
number 9 already got himself off.
Yeah.
That complicates things slightly.
But could we not take his bracelet? Is it not still intact? We don't know. Somewhere far away, Junpei heard the creak of stressed metal. It sounded almost like Zero laughing at them, or the sad, desperate string of a pig headed to the slaughterhouse.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting. Alright, so last object that we have, I suppose.
Yeah, let's apply the shower curtain.
There's a curtain running along the ceiling. Let's put that shower curtain in the hooks and then do that. Try spreading the curtains.
Oh,
Wow, that's a pretty obvious peephole. Somebody's really dedicated. Oh, the hole this big. You gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught. So you're saying maybe the one getting spied on was into that shit? Maybe they're into, like, those home invasion
oh
fantasies.
my god.
Home invasion, interesting, I see. You two are really idiots, you know that?
What's going on? What do you do? Fucking.
I don't remember.
So.
I actually don't remember.
So then we can't do anything else. What the heck?
I mean, technically we can do something.
I mean, yeah.
Hey Junpei, the tile you got. You think maybe you're supposed to put it in one of those empty spaces? I mean, the pattern does look kind of the same, doesn't it? He's right. I think so too. But if that's the case, you're gonna need to collect all 3 tiles, right? Don't you think we should collect all of them
I'll let
before
us
you start
until-
putting them
okay,
in?
fine.
Alright, fine. Didn't want to do it anyways. Actually, let me just go check. Can I probably can't, but... I can't. Okay, no, I can't. It stays on there. No, I didn't mean to do that shit. I also want to try it this way. Try spreading the curtains. Yeah, okay, there we go. There's a hole in the curtain. If I look at it from a ways back, I can see a single tile. Alright, from here I can see what tile it is. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. Okay.
Yep.
5th
Okay.
from the top, 3rd from the right.
That one.
Might as well put it back. So this one. Alright, looking through this hole I can see
Yep.
the white tile.
Yep.
5th from the 3rd. Let's have a close look, shall we? Nothing strange here. Nope, the tile's not budging. Well then that means... Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
What's up? You going back already? Well, I can't just leave you in there by yourself. What, do you think you're her knight protecting or something? You're creeping me out. Whatever, man. I'm going.
Relax. She's like clearly stressed out. And you know, we already know each other, so like.
This one. Here it is. Yes, this one's loose. I think I can get under this with my nails in. Yes. Okay, here we go. That's where it was. Okay.
Okay. So now we can. Oh, we should double check the painting first to make sure we know where each one goes.
No, I can't do that. Alright, whatever.
No.
I mean, fair enough,
Just
but...
check the painting.
Oops, didn't want to do that. Oops, oops, come on, get out of here.
Okay. We gotta make it look like,
That should be fairly obvious to. Oops, wrong button. That should be fairly obvious, I think, right? The exit.
Yeah.
I'll just stand on them on the other side. I'm gonna check up on them. Because they're obviously. There's a tile in the frame. Guess I'm supposed to put tiles in empty spaces. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah, there we go. Puzzle time. What you gonna do?
rotate that bottom right one 180 degrees.
That's this way.
Yep, and then put it in the top left.
Swoopy, oops, swoopy, swap.
Then...
Almost.
Yeah, rotate that one. Rotate it again. No.
Back to that one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Rotate the bottom one, or... Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Oh yeah, rotate that. And...
Alright. I think it was actually right in the right position in the first place. Whatever, it's fine.
Might have been.
Yes, I did it. There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall, like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. Mars key.
Mars key.
I wonder what this can be
now
used
we can open
for.
the Mars door.
I wonder
makes
how to use this. I wonder what it's used for.
Hmm.
Junpei messed around a bit with the key he had and looked blankly at the picture that slid down.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Stan had only been mumbling to himself, but it drew Lotus's attention. She looked at the picture and paused.
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
What?
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna give everyone a headache. Santa put his hands on his head as though he were in great pain. Lotus merely arched an eyebrow in his direction and continued.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
I understand why it's difficult to understand. I get it, but I also understand how you wouldn't get it. Lotus did not look pleased.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Santa suddenly burst into laughter.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s?
I don't know why that's of relevance, but okay. Specifically kids from the 70s.
I can't believe someone would
Yeah, I
actually
don't
do
know.
serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree.
Lotus' response was surprisingly curt. Junpei expected at least some
I
conflict.
read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book.
Lotus indicated the picture they'd all been looking at. After a moment, she walked up to the strange picture, examined it, and then spoke.
Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
Santa answered first.
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
Funi or I don't know what that is. What do you think it looks like?
Whoa.
Just to get a clear picture of it. And then...
Knuckles pulling out the Master Sword.
Sure, I see that. Honestly, I see like a centurion horse. I don't know why. Potentially stabbing a sword into their enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Which one of these is the closest, you think?
A dog, I guess.
Dog. Yeah, I see that.
Maybe a dog. No, see, you got the head here, and then these are the front paws, and then these are the back paws.
Junpei traced the black contours. Yeah, there you go.
See?
Oh, I see it. I guess you've got a point.
Sandra, despite his constant aloofness, was clearly impressed. Junpei glanced over at Lotus. She looked stunned.
How did you know? You're right. I didn't think you would have been able to guess that.
For a brief moment, Junpei felt a swell of pride.
So?
Determined.
Wow,
I know what it's a
okay.
picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
Lotus nodded and began to
Dog.
speak.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else.
Oh yeah, I can't unsee that.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh,
It's really
boy.
hard. I mean, I can, but I have to, like, move my eyes. to
Oh
do it.
yeah, I have to like.
I still see the
consciously feel
Centurion
it. Oh
horse
my
stabbing its
God.
enemy.
Yeah, I can still kind of see Knuckles pulling out the Master Sword.
These two pictures.
But yeah, it does more clearly look like a dog now.
The first was a
Yeah.
woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people
I think
who
this is
knew
also
the
another
solution
true
to
thing
the
that
dog
they're
picture
saying.
was at least that
I
many.
think.
After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically.
But obviously they didn't show that, so...
The dog picture, however, produced a very different result.
Really?
The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Lotus looked back and forth from Junpei to Santa and back again. Normally calm and collected, she looked now as though she were very nearly possessed. There was something manic about her manner. Santa took an involuntary step backward. Junpei didn't budge and stared straight back into Lotus's eyes.
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Psych!
But her manner suddenly shifted, and Lotus smiled broadly at Junpei and Santa. She waved her hand dismissively, doing her best to laugh the whole confrontation off.
I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
At last, it seemed that Santa had gained control of his composure.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you You had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
Santa noticed laughed and gave one another jovial claps on the shoulder. Junpei, however, didn't feel so much like laughing. Something felt wrong, unclear.
All right, enough nonsense.
Yep.
We've got the key. Let's get out.
Word.
Yeah. Lotus and Santa walked away from the picture, but Junpei stayed, staring at the picture of the dog.
Huh. A field not visible to the naked eye.
In retrospect, it's very obvious, but I don't think I started with this. I think I went the other way in my first playthrough.
Morphogenetic field.
Oh my god. Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll go get June. You guys head to the door. Okay, roger that. In retrospect, so many things are obvious to me now. Just because of going one direction instead of the other. Which is absurd, but yeah. Good job, Junpei. Now we can go in. Come on, what are you guys staying around for? Let's get out of here. You know, I was younger when I played that game, so I probably was like, yeah, let's see the bloody guy. Is what my line of thinking was. So, you know, I mean, what is a 18-year-old confused person gonna do? I don't know. They're gonna be like, well, this is before I knew what I was, so it's like where I was very I guess male mindset, you know.
Right, yeah.
Let's go. So it's like, oh yeah, blood gut score. Right? You know.
Gotta
Gotta
prove
stuff.
I'm not gay.
Yeah. Or just
even when no one's around.
associate with my quote unquote gender.
Yeah. Gotta prove it. Well,
I'm conflicted because like I could stay awake and do more. But we are on like about 5 hours total. I could do more, but it's tempting because I do like this game a lot. I do like going through it and showing it off. Maybe we'll just get to the next room and then I'll stop there. I don't know. We'll see. They stepped through the door to find themselves in a wide hallway.
Another hallway.
Junpei, June, Lotus, and Santa stopped for a moment and looked at the surroundings. A short distance away, a metal grate extended across the width of the hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
They took hold and shook, but it refused to move.
Look over here!
Nearby was a pair of elevators.
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
I mean, look up. The power's not out.
yeah.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Junpei grabbed hold of the knob and quietly pushed the door open. Shh, I'm sneaking. He entered, slowly trying to take in as much of the surroundings as he could. The others followed shortly.
Oh, so it's a kitchen.
Santa did not look pleased.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
We didn't even find the 9 door yet. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, I know.
Buddy.
Still.
As they talked, Lotus headed deeper into the room. Until at last she stood in front of a door.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Why didn't he speak? What? He just said, and then stopped. Don't we need a key for that?
No good.
Sorry, I guess I wasn't very constructive. Why is he not talking the whole lines? What the hell?
Okay.
Now the
We're
Junpei ignored
gonna be
Lotus
missed
looked
now.
terribly happy.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Now he's doing the full line. What the fuck?
Okay.
Junpei dug the ship map from his pocket and spread it out in front of him. As he did,
Hey,
What's that? Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
before Junpei could finish, Lotus snatched the map away from him.
let me see that.
She ran her finger across it, muttering to herself.
See? Look.
Yes, yes, hold your horses.
Junpei did as he was told.
What did you figure out?
Sen and June moved over to look at the map as well.
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now, if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
With her finger, Lotus traced a path in the map.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Satisfied that she had been correct, Lotus folded the map and handed it back to
Thanks.
Junpei. Thanks. He took it and slid the valuable piece of paper back into his pocket. It's valuable.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That
No,
seems the most
wrong.
likely.
Haha. Fuck you.
Alright, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Alright, gang. Seek a way out.
Seek a way out.
Alright. Oh, this is a fairly small room. You want to do this one, then end it? Or
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Let's look at the plates.
Plate. So there's 9 plates. Look pretty expensive. Good place for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, okay. Well, excuse me, princess. Shit. A partition. There's nothing special about it. 1, 2, 3. There's 10 of them. Wait a minute. That's not 9. Shit. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate. They're soup plates. They're made that way so the soup doesn't spill. If you ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. It makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that. Good shit. I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're gonna embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. Why the hell are you bringing up June? Why are you doing this? I have no idea.
Oh my god.
So incredibly clueless. The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Okay.
You're not terribly subtle. There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. Ugh, you really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. And is that a plate? What is that? There's a voucher at the end of the counter. This voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It says appetizers 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher.
Oh, is it in hexadecimal?
Whatever that word means, probably. If you mean numbers equate
Base
to
16.
letters, then
Base 16.
I don't know what that means either.
So there's not 10 meat dishes, there are 16 meat dishes. And there's 10 soup plates, and...
I don't remember,
I
actually.
mean, 15 seafood dishes. Are there 15 seafood dishes?
I think there was. There's 15 of one of them. I don't remember which one.
We don't know how many meat dishes there are, because you didn't say.
Oh, did it not say shit?
We know that there's 10 soup plates.
Right.
So that aligns with that, and I think there were 15 seafood dishes.
Yeah, so A equals 10. I was just
Yeah,
thinking,
A
I
is
mean,
10,
I guess it's the same thing, but I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh,
Base of
okay,
16.
yeah.
I was just thinking letters equal numbers. Boom. Which,
Right, like,
no.
but like past 9, they equal numbers.
Okay, past 9. And the plates on the table
And,
are
and it only goes up
9.
to F.
Oh,
and
okay, we
then
do
you
know
go
how
to
much. 9 appetizers,
1 tier.
16 meat, 10 soup,
Okay.
15 seafood.
Yeah, so it's
Maybe
yes,
they're using
they
hexadecimal
are.
here. Okay. The hexadecimal is it's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11.
Yeah.
You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A10, B11, C12, D...
10 is 6.
The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it just as 6 letters added to the normal number system after 9. Yeah.
Yep.
This is also just a
Okay.
weird thing on its own. I think I get it.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know, what you want to look at?
Oh, it's with the teapot.
Wow. This pot looks made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spend a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day even happen for
Aw.
me? Jump. Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. Okay. Alright, let's go to the door then.
Chalkboard. Okay. Look at the cheese.
I love cheese. Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese. Hey,
Yes.
there's something behind the cheese. You're right.
There's a camera
Let me
behind the
move
sentry
some of the
station.
cheese. Alright guys, it's time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. Shark mouth. There's a little green bottle back there.
Peculiar.
Oh, okay, I
Olive
thought it was
oil.
a shark mouth. It looked like the bottom, the logo looked like a shark mouth, I don't know why.
It does look a bit like a monster mouth.
I don't know
What's
anything
behind
else.
that curtain?
Curtain number 1.
Well, you can just take it. Okay.
There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. Probably a pantry.
I mean,
I don't think we took it. I think
yeah.
we just moved it. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rest, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight.
Yeah, probably not.
Because I don't think we actually... Yeah, we don't have the sheet. We just took the sheet
I guess
off.
we can leave now.
Yeah, I think that's it. So you want to check out the board? It's a lot of notes. They got a bunch of stuff written on them. Doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Okay. Not a... Oh, what's that? Is it gonna
Yeah,
work?
check the... No.
These bolts have rested in place. They won't budge.
Aw.
Of course. Maybe put some oil on it. Hey, just a little bit of oil and come on, you little son of a bitch. Whoa. Ha, yes, got you, little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. As Junpei walked into the room, a blast of cold air washed over him. Almost instinctively, he folded his arm tight across his chest, doing what he could to conserve body heat.
Oh, it's
Brr.
cold in here.
No, he said it.
Oh, the walk-in
Is
freezer
this
is still
place?
working? A walk-in freezer?
Blind.
Mm-hmm.
It's a freezer.
Santa's teeth had already began to chatter. Hardly surprising. The freezer was far too cold for someone dressed as he was.
Yeah,
Lotus,
honestly.
however, was in an even worse situation.
Oh, yeah.
No way. That's way too cold for me.
Then get out of
Okay,
here, lady.
good.
Solid in
Don't.
seconds.
Yeah,
Sorry, but I'm
don't.
afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to
Okay.
leave the rest to you.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
okay.
And with that, she ran out of the room. As Lotus left, June came in.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Yeah.
White puffs of steam hovered in front of their faces as they talked. June had already started to shiver.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Junpei had scarcely opened his mouth.
Huh?
And the thunderous sound of metal upon metal rang out from behind them. In unison, they spun around to find that the door they had only recently come through was closed. Dun dun dun! Junpei rushed to the door.
no! Why did it suddenly close?
Desperately, he grabbed hold of the doorknob.
Ah!
Frozen shut, too.
It was cold, beyond cold. Merely touching it was painful.
The knob's frozen.
But why?
They quickly deduced that the pipe next to the door had ruptured.
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and
Water released by the rupture had hit the door, frozen instantly. Santa shoved Junpei aside and pounded against the door.
hey, Lotus,
You're out there, right? Open the door!
How's she gonna do it when it's fucking frozen? She wasted
Yeah,
no time
What do you
responding.
want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on.
Soon they could hear Lotus on the other side of the door. Then their grunting ceased, and they could hear light panting as if from exertion.
It's no use. It won't
It's no
budge.
use!
You've got
Yeah,
more
that's
people in there.
and it's still
You'll figure it
Santa's
out.
line. Oh boy.
Oh.
God damn it.
Santa was shaking like a newborn deer. Jin was hugging herself and shivering violently. Even Jinpei, with the heaviest clothes of any of them, was clearly feeling the cold. With every breath they took, they could feel the cold working its way deeper and deeper into their bodies.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Oh boy. Okay.
Let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none.
But there's 3 of them.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around
But
this
there's
room.
3 of them.
Okay.
What do you mean 2 heads are better than 1? There's 3 of you.
Yeah.
Right.
They pushed in close to one another and began to search. Okay. I mean, big door. Big door. Meat? Meat friend?
Yeah. Check all that stuff.
Meat? Meat friend? Meat friend?
Meat. Oh.
Dry ice.
Dry ice.
Yeah.
Dry ice.
Dry ice. Can't you make that stuff cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight? Explode? Yeah, didn't you do that in school? Should never underestimate the power of expanding gas.
Gas.
Gas. Junpei picked up the dry ice with his sleeve so as to avoid burning himself.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Sure.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Gas.
Gas.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh,
Gas.
well, I figured we
Gas,
might
gas,
be able
gas,
to use
gas.
it to get out of here.
They're about to move on when Jin spoke up.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas.
Gas.
Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Junpei looked at her dumbfounded.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to
The
mess
clean.
up when you're showing off.
She's
Argo
also
mouth.
freezing.
Argle mouth.
Argo
mouth.
mouth. You know.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
You're just doing that
Aw.
on purpose, aren't you?
She giggled and did her best to hide her guilt. At least she was
Oh,
still feeling
boy.
good enough to joke around. Junpei told himself.
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
Santa was now shivering at an astounding rate, but his curiosity seemed unaffected. Junpei. Which one?
Freezer now.
Freezer now! His pigeon was wearing
How
thin.
the hell would I know? And how the hell is that gonna help us get out of here? We don't have time for this crap.
But it can turn into a liquid.
Junpei stopped mid-sentence, surprised by Jin's interjection.
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure.
This isn't really a good time for a
So
chat
if you
about
squeeze
science.
it,
But I was
Then
wondering
what?
the same thing.
Wondering what?
Wondering why carbon dioxide doesn't turn into a liquid unless it's under pressure.
It's tempting, but I'm not going to say it.
It just seems weird.
I can't. Copyright. Yeah.
Here's a liquid between 32 degrees
there,
and
I'll hit the
212
copyright
degrees.
strike.
Strike the guest.
Why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? H2O and CO2 are pretty similar.
No, they're not. They're totally different substances. Look, guys, if we keep this up, we're just gonna freeze to death. You good with that? You want to die talking about sublimation and gases? Because I sure as hell don't.
Gas. Grasses.
Gas.
He fixed both of them with a
Now let's
glare.
get back to work. Assuming you don't want to end up like a pair of ice sculptures.
Junpei turned around, the problem dealt with.
Oh, but Jumpy.
Or so he thought.
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees? You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Why didn't you mention that earlier when talking about the fucking mummies and shit?
Yeah, the thing.
You
Right?
could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Why did that freeze at 96 degrees? Ice won't melt until it's 96 degrees? It's interesting.
Yes, that's interesting.
That was difficult to ignore. Should be had to
So
ask.
what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
Hold on, Luna. Luna has awoken once more. Okay, I have returned. She had to use the
Okay.
bathroom, and then she also like, cause of the way she's sleeping, her leg fell asleep. So
Oh.
she was like, it hurts, it hurts. I'm like, okay, it's okay, it's just gonna go away. Don't worry. I know the way of her sleeping. She needs to, I don't know, stop that somehow. Oh God. All right.
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Oh really? Another
Oh,
9
okay.
motherfuckers.
Ice.
Okay.
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So
Okay.
you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
I don't remember half of this stuff. None of the science sticks with me.
Yup.
She wasn't finished.
Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened.
It's so funny after playing some of the Higurashi games, it like the weird music over the visual novel parts. It's still like it's so subtle, but it's like so integral to the experience. I feel like just because it's like
Yeah.
some sort of like
Not only
I don't know.
did the glycerin
I don't know
encouraged by
how to
seed
describe it.
crystals
Just
begin to
I don't know.
crystallize,
Feels like you need it.
Is this also a real thing?
I
even
don't
the
remember.
samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
You can look it up.
And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is.
Yeah, Ice 9 is a thing.
All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees.
I'm sure the glycerin thing is true.
Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But
Now, for
once
some
the
reason,
crystallization
does.
had begun,
What?
Science, right?
What caused that?
it was almost like... How do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Junpei. Which one was he? Impressed or annoyed?
Impressed, I guess?
I was honestly impressed. It was, in fact, a pretty interesting story.
That's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
To the surprise, it was Santa, and not June, who answered.
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world.
Mm-hmm. Junpei felt that Santa might not be treating the idea of the end of the world with the proper concern.
At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry.
And now I'm
about
gonna
the
spend
end of
20
the world
minutes
unless we
chastising
get out
him
of
over
here
it.
pretty damn quick.
He was right. Junpei shivered.
All right, guys. I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic.
Didn't you, though?
I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
I feel like Greenland is cold. And
Actually, Iceland is quite green. Greenland is quite icy. Okay.
I mean, maybe that's supposed to be the joke, but
So let's get cracking, all
Yeah,
right?
could be.
We gotta find a way out of here.
Santa stopped off, clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him.
Selfish, isn't he?
Shellfish, isn't he? Still, Santa was right. It was high time they got back to their search.
Ice 9 is interesting
Crap,
and all,
crap.
but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Junpei looked at June, nodded, and resumed his search of the room. Alright, that's right. We were doing a puzzle. We were doing a search.
oh yeah, puzzle, and we're about to freeze to death. That's fun.
fine.
I
The thing's
guess.
frozen solid. This pork? Yeah, seems like it. What's this thing? Look like a tag or something. Search. Jumpy, is there some paper in that meat? There's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. If you try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. Don't think we're gonna be doing that in this room. But I want to. Give me. Everything's frozen in here. Doesn't look like there's anything else interesting. Alright.
What's with that trapdoor on the floor?
Oh yeah. Ooh. Sturdy rope.
Dirty rope.
It's a rope.
Rope.
Well, we could use it to attach something to
Damn.
something else, I suppose.
If only I had a rope. I should be able to use that rope I got.
God damn it. There's so much stuff in here. Why don't we take some of it out, Jimpy? Jumpa. Water bottle. Water bottle.
Ice bottle.
Yes, it is. There's nothing else that looks useful. Alright.
Okay.
So we have what we need. What do we combine here?
Dry ice with water? No. Okay.
No? I thought we combined stuff here. Maybe not. Maybe we just use something.
Yeah, maybe the rope on the door.
Hey, Jimpei. Didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah? There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think could happen if that stuff is all contained together? I don't know. Oops. Wrong button. There's water dripping from the pipe. Looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob froze in place. This water seems actually almost warm. What do I do now?
Okay.
Put the dry ice into the
oh,
water bottle.
yeah.
Dry ice is too big. Gotta figure out a way to make it smaller, you genius. How do I crush it? Oh, will it let me crush it on the thing? Dry ice. You'll be able to cause an explosion if you put in something to make it melt.
Okay.
Didn't we already try the combination?
Yeah, okay. Put water in the water bottle. The warm water.
Ah, and then put the thingy in the thingy.
Yeah.
Some water flowing through the pipe. Nope. Oh,
Can't.
this one? Hold on. Can I select the pipe specifically? The water specifically? No.
No, it.
I need to crush the dry. No, I need to crush it.
Well, what do we crush it with?
Yeah,
The pork?
Maybe,
Doubt
actually,
the
maybe.
pork would do it.
I mean, it's heavy enough. Why not?
Yeah.
No.
No. Fuck.
I don't remember. It's been 87 years. I know that, but what do you crush it against, buddy?
Turn left again. Okay. Nothing else.
Nothing
Okay.
special.
What's on top of the
Yeah,
cabinet?
nothing. I can't.
That you check that.
I can
Okay.
go in here again for some reason. I don't know why I can go in here.
Yeah.
Oh, frozen chicken.
Oh, frozen chicken.
Chicken. It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey June, can you say? Oh my god. Eh? Say it again. It's
Oh my god.
it's really hard.
Stop
Again.
it. No.
It's really hard.
What are you?
Thanks. Something wrong,
God.
Junpei? Your face is bright red. Nothing, I'm fine.
Buddy.
If it's that hard, you can probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something.
Okay, so that's what we use
That's
on
what
the
we
dry
use.
ice. Come
That's it.
on.
I can't. Oh, there we go. It's using it now. I was like, what's it doing? The dry ice is all in precious.
Okay, now put that in the water bottle.
It'll be the dry ice in the water bottle.
Okay. We're back.
The dry ice in the water bottle, Jumpy. If it explodes, we can probably blast away the ice on the door. So how are we going to stay against the doorknob?
Rope.
Rope. Just tie a rope on here. Hey, why don't you use the rope to... Kaboom! It'll explode and break the ice off the door. What are you waiting for? I can't take this cold any longer. There we go. Magic. Movie magic. Warm water dripped from the ruptured pipe near the door.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock.
Oh,
She
rock.
put it down at the floor. Scattered across were pieces of dry ice left over from the large chunk he had crushed earlier.
Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Isn't that gonna burn?
Isn't that gonna stick to your fingers?
He pulled the sleeve down over his... Okay, good.
Oh, okay, good.
Smart. Smart boy.
Some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
What a smart boy he is. Pat, pat, pat. It was a pretty good size, but as big as a pool ball.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Both Stan and June looked at him with new concern.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
The big fucking thing under the floor.
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yes, there is. Idiots.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
Jimmy pulled open the door to the small cellar.
Come on, get inside, quick.
Stan and June nodded and jumped down into the hole. Jimmy quickly followed. In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide, even through his sleeve.
I mean, yeah.
He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw.
All right, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oops. What do you mean, oops?
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys
Oh my
ready?
god, why?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I go.
Time for discussions, time for jokes, time for talking about hard things.
I mean, I guess they don't. Yeah, I guess they don't make
2,
walk-in
1.
freezers that cold. They don't want to kill their staff.
Yeah. Junpei threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked down to the cellar with Santa and June, just as kablamo. And then they all died. The end. Junpei leapt up out of the cellar and ran to the door.
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Hooray!
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
It better.
Junpei grabbed the knob and pushed with all his might. And then he fell. The door gave way easily, and all three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once.
This seems like a common theme.
June relieved collapsed onto the floor.
Move.
Santa shoved past Junpei and ran straight to the grill, which he immediately grabbed.
Oh, god damn it. Hot, 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 hot. Fuck.
Buddy,
Duh, idiot. He
don't
proceeded to kick the
grab
grill in
it.
a
Just
futile but amusing fit of
Well,
rage.
you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
It took Junpei only a moment to find her. She was sitting on the counter, idly scratching her chest.
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What if we died? What would you do
awfully
then?
blasé about this.
Right? With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked toward her.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
It's true there wasn't much she could have done, but something about her tone.
Yeah.
Junpei gritted his teeth.
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
It seemed that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure.
If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Jinbei swallowed his anger and did his best to apologize.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's alright. As long as you understand.
Lotus looked away and twirled her hair between her fingertips. His vengeance against the grill complete, Santa swaggered back toward Junpei and Lotus.
Hey, no more
Vengeance against the
screwing
grill.
around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching?
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
What a
Buddy.
rude boy, huh? Alright,
Okay.
so I think we just, you,
What's with the keypad?
true that. Let's look at that. Beep boop bop boop 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 bop bop.
We need a code.
It's probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe we put in the right number, it'll open the door. Yeah.
We gotta find
But you mentioned this earlier. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, Jesus Christ. I was like, how do we get to it? Guess I'll put this meat in the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do with the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? Just gotta keep an eye on the paper and be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet for care, but I know what I'm... Ouch! See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So are we gonna have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. Cut the meat. I wonder what's in this drawer is. See the meat grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Wish I had that. I feel like it'd make it easier to cook, I don't know. Nodder's time. Jam happening right now. Jam. Countertop. We got a rolling pin and a colander. Useful, in other words. Oh, alright. Alright, it says you, buddy.
Hey,
I don't know. I don't remember. What do you think?
where can we find a knife?
All we got here is a pot and frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Because we can use some of those weapons. What kind of idiot are you? You gonna run around holding that thing and looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Why so serious?
Oh my god.
Why so serious? There's some bottle seasoning here.
Gordon, I need spices.
It's only a partition. It's only a partition. Maybe this table's for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Ah. Right. Wheatstone. A sink. It's still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much.
What's in the trash can?
Oh, countertop. There's a blah, nothing else. Trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. What about that one? Damn, there's nothing in here. Santa digging through the trash really suits you.
God.
The hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I need you to just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my, I don't recall asking you to do anything. I ought to throttle you. Squeeze me. Does it feel colder in here? Gas.
Yeah,
Release the gas. Release the gas. Gas. I don't remember. Gas. Jam. Whetstone? Paper stuck in there real good. I'm gonna cut the meat open. I want to use the whetstone. Why do we need this again? I don't remember. The whetstone? What are you planning to do with that? I'm trying to smash open the card reader. You an idiot. If you do that, we'll never get out of here. Oh. Guess that would be bad, huh? Whetstone's only going to be useful if we need to sharpen something. Yeah, I'm trying to look for what we need to sharpen.
We still need to find the knife.
Not even a knife, just something you can sharpen to be like a knife.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just like, I can't remember. I don't remember what it was.
What do we have? What? No, we don't have anything else, do we?
No. I wonder, do we need this? Remember I told you about the hexadecimal code? Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
Alright, here's a little quiz for you. What would 9 plus F be in base 10? I don't remember.
9 plus 15, 24.
24, okay. That's right, good job. You're a fast learner. So do we want to...
Okay. 24 mean anything for us?
I don't see it 16, so 10 equals 16.
Yeah.
That's how you count
okay.
hexadecimal. Shit, does it not... Does that not matter
do we-
then? There are 9 plates.
9 plates.
9 is 9 even hexadecimal. There are 10 soup plates. 10 is a... Oh.
9A. Oh, duh.
9A.
Okay, so yeah,
Then you see the
9A,
plates,
F,
F.
and then what was it, 10?
16. Consider it as 10 hexadecimal. That's nuts. That is nuts.
Not
9.
really?
It's 9AF10. 9AF10. 910? 910?
Yep, 10, I guess.
Sure, but we're changing the numbers we found in the voucher earlier. The one that said appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Okay. So we do want to try that then? So then that means we want to try
910AF. Okay.
910
910 as fuck.
AF. Convert the 10 to A and F to base 10.
Okay.
Well, it's worth a shot. No dice. Looks like that's too many numbers. Oh. Oh, it won't actually let me type it in. Interesting. I guess it doesn't let you type it in. An iron oven. Looks pretty heavy duty. Probably industrial quality. You can get anything with this. Let's have a look inside. Damn, I knew it. It's locked. Well, of course we knew it. Because we did the thing. We're missing something. I already tried. Did I try? Oh, okay. It didn't. I can't really tell. But is that a ladle? I don't think a ladle is going to be this useful. Ladle. It's an ordinary ladle. No reason to hang on it. Hey, Santa. Could you open that door, please? What the hell? There's no way I could open that thing. Because you're getting to the age where eyes start to go, huh? You better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't leave it alone to see the door opened. He's got the two of them on edge. We gotta get out of here and fast. I'm trying, damn it. I legitimately don't remember what we need. That's it, okay.
Is it something else in the
just-
freezer, maybe?
In the freezer,
Or
I'm not sure, but in here,
Behind
maybe.
the...
Ah. Okay.
Ah.
Okay, there it is.
Aha!
A rusty
There.
one. I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
The knife's important, Junpei thought, but it wasn't going to be much use the way it was.
It's futile.
Use the what stone?
Futile.
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh?
Why?
Why?
She wasn't making much sense. Junpei tried rephrasing his
Why were
question.
you thinking about futility?
Nonetheless, she answered.
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The
Oh
Titanic?
my god, again. Again with this shit.
Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
No.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson.
Robertson.
The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though.
No.
The name of
Spooky.
the ship, its nationality, course,
Too
departure
spook.
time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident.
Two stories about the same thing.
one in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if
I knew
Stead
you'd be a
had some
smartass
sort
about
of
it, basically is
special
what she's saying.
powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
Too spooky.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
Future ghost.
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
Fucking some of that good shit. Some of that good shit. Puff pass over here. Let's go. 420 weird. Smoke every day.
William Thomas Stead
Fucking
was
hell.
a
God damn it.
passenger on the Titanic.
I can't control myself. What the fuck?
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
If he knew it was gonna happen, why'd he fucking go on that boat? What an idiot. He decided it was probably best to say nothing. What she was saying was insane, utterly absurd. If he tried to take what she was saying seriously, he'd go mad.
Well,
Junpei smiled uncomfortably.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But
Her voice trailed off, and she glanced at the floor, troubled.
Come on, let's get back to it.
We only have a limited amount of time.
Junpei tapped Jun gently on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around her to pick up the knife from the box. Knife. Action. Maybe use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. I hope I break it. But the knife is getting sharpened by the second. Should be able to cut something pretty good with this. I wanted to break it. Oh well. Alright. Now we've got our knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's not a knife, that's a spoon.
Oh, I've seen you play Knifey Spoony before. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Every time, I just can't help myself. Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife. Yes, I cut the pork. Pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. So we're using base 10?
Okay,
Are we using...
So, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Doing math?
Yeah.
Does he say anything? It's some kind of code?
16 plus 15.
Damn it, they're just going around. Junpei, you know what CNF stands for?
7.
Thing maybe means
37.
corporate
No,
finance?
No.
I thought it was clever
27.
and funny. Taking the fucking piss out of it. What the fuck?
43.
43? Ah, one number to the greatest answer, to the answer to the greatest question. Probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe with the right number to open the door. Junpei, maybe that you found earlier. Yeah, I know. You know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. So basically, when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. If I screw up, I press C, right? Lotus nodded. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's do it. Let's do it. 43. Open.
Okay.
Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Open. Yeah, the door opened. The teeny little tiny thing in it. Good job, Junpei. Junpei. Saturn keycard.
Oh, hey, we can open
I
the
wonder
Saturn
where we
door.
can use this for. I wonder what can we use this for? Weird. Oh well, I don't know. Let's keep searching for things. Bling bling. Yes! I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here. Yes, let's go. I did it. I did it.
Did it.
You found it.
Found it.
You found it.
I think we've been here before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember the
A metal grate stretched from wall to wall. Beyond it were two elevators and the entrance to the kitchen.
The elevators are over there, so that means
We went into the kitchen
We're
through
here
that
on the
door
map.
and came out on this side.
Mm-hmm.
We already
That means
knew
the
that,
map was
didn't we?
right.
Why would the map be wrong? Why would the map be wrong?
Why would the
Looks
map
like.
be wrong?
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
next move.
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's
A,
just
B,
keep it
C,
simple
D.
and call them A, B, C, and D.
Okay.
First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were 2 doors,
2 doors.
but they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is open? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
already
fucking. I have no
through
idea.
here.
I can't even hazard a
Opened
guess.
it.
Likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means
All 4 looked at the map.
Looks like
They all
we're
looked at
taking the D.
staircase. It's a lazy curve, leading deeper and deeper into the ship.
Route D then.
D it is.
D has come too.
Yep, Route D.
D dog.
then we're set.
They jogged down the stairs until they reached the C deck.
Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
No.
Yeah, just like I thought. D deck is totally underwater.
Just like the
Deck.
bottom of the central staircase.
No duh. The water gazed back at them, its smooth surface like a great mirror.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head
Small.
back to C deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs.
I bet they totally
just
work,
like
right?
the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like...
God.
What?
Oh, ouch, 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 ouch.
Jesus. Lotus had taken hold of Junpei's hair. She began to shake him violently, and he thought he heard a low growl coming from her throat.
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
Such violence. Junpei began to wonder if she was not the devil itself. With an uncomfortable smile, Jin spoke up.
This is a Mercury symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hermes herpes, whatever.
Nope, not the
Oh,
same thing.
boy.
Not even remotely the
Those
same.
are
If we can't get
definitely
this
not
thing to
the same
work,
thing.
these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
They weren't sure how many, but certainly enough to be discouraging.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I mean, assuming they all open in the
I
first
think the
place.
sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
It's not even that far, buddy. Jesus. To the right was a small
Oh,
hallway.
the right hallway.
A small one.
Quickly, they headed into it. It was approximately the same size as the alcove in front of the stairs. The hallway led toward the stern, and at its end was a set of double doors.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
Look at the fucking
Alright,
map, idiots.
Let's start with this one.
Well, because the map is only for B deck.
Oh, it is only for B deck, you're right. Junpei nodded and grabbed the one closest to him. He gave it a small tug and felt it move.
It isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Boo. Throw the found an unlocked door, he threw it open. And then it was like Resident Evil. Boo. Junpei didn't know what to make of what he saw.
What?
Oh.
7 and 8, huh?
It's like an infirmary. Hospital. And 3. He simply stood, unable to speak. The other simply stared open-mouthed. After a few long moments, Santa managed to speak.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Humongo. A massive room stretched out in front of them. More a cavern than a room. Its vastness was oppressive, and it bore down on the 4 companions. It was not empty, however. The entire room was filled with lines upon lines of beds.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
They were simple things, little more than pipe and thin mattresses.
Is this a hospital?
He had at last been able to put a name to the harsh scent that pervaded the room.
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end.
3 of them were emblazoned with large single-digit numbers made with thick red paint.
The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Really, you think?
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
Is it open?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Junpei headed toward the doors, weaving his way between the beds.
I mean, the other 3 all have reds next to them, so I'm guessing they don't open until you authenticate.
He started with door 3 on the left and moved to the right until he reached door 8. Why are they trying to open them? They know what to do.
Okay, so that one just won't open at all.
Yeah.
And there's...
I mean,
It's
you
no
can figure it.
use.
Well, of
It's
course.
no use.
If it was
Yeah,
that
I mean,
easy
well,
to open
let
these doors, what would be
Silver
the
say
point
that
of the
stuff.
nunnery game?
He never says it though.
We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors
Oh, well.
will...
I gotta say every chance
Wait
I
a
get.
minute.
I gotta burn it to the ground.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Oh, it's off.
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
How
Right.
peculiar.
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
Beep beep. Boop bop. Beep boop bop beep.
It's not responding.
All 4 took turns placing their hands over the red, but it refused to respond. They pulled the lever and still did nothing. As they soon discovered, it wasn't the only I know how to read. It was only the red for door 8 that was behaving strangely.
How about the red on door 7?
That one's also blank.
And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
Tell me what the numbers mean.
They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
no, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
It was at that moment that they heard a voice from behind them.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
They spun around to see
Snake!
Metal Gear.
Ugh.
It was more than just Snake.
Ace! Clover! 7!
Although they were glad to see one another, it wasn't terribly surprising that they had. If it had been the other party who'd opened the gate in front of the kitchen, it wasn't unreasonable that they'd bump into one another eventually. The rest of Snake's team, however, did look rather surprised.
How did you guys?
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
I mean, wait, Santa,
Probably.
you know how Lotus literally talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Or someone did. I don't remember who, but someone did. What? You were with us the whole time. After a moment of silence and surprise, everyone suddenly began to talk, desperate to exchange information on. They talked about the rooms they'd been through, and how they ended up in the same place. Of course, none of it was very useful information, but that hardly mattered. They were happy to simply see one another again. While the level of cheer varied greatly from person to person, each one of them was wearing some manner of smile, almost as though they had already forgotten about the death of the ninth man. Bleh. No, thought Junpei, perhaps that wasn't it. Perhaps thoughts of his death were what drove them to smile at one another. Because we fucking hated his guts. Not a morbid, hateful way, no. The ninth man had died, but they were still alive, and that was something to be happy about. A sort of simple, uncomplicated joy, Junpei thought. The joy of being alive. Still alive. He felt sorry for the ninth man, but more than anything, Junpei was happy to be alive. I'm thankful to be alive.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
His part finished, Ace fell silent. For a moment, Junpei was silent in thought. Then he spoke.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
They found ghosts.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 Reds again, just in case?
You're right.
Is he right, though?
Pause for a second. I
There's
have
a
to.
long,
I have to use
thin
the
gap
bathroom.
on the
Okay,
bottom.
go ahead. Use the bathroom. And I will sit here and ponder thoughts. Oh my goodness, actually, I should probably save the game too. I haven't saved in a minute. Just in case we freaking mess up. There we go. I finished saving. No. No title screen. Not time for that. Oh, goodness gracious. God. What time is it? 2? Oh my god, it's like almost 2:30. Oh my god, I was going to originally end at like 1 o'clock. It's, oh my god. Alright. I think once we get to the next, like, once we get to the decision of which door to go through, I think we'll stop. Maybe. Or wait, was there something before that? If there was a room before that, then we'll stop there. I don't remember. So I want to say, I think we went back up to the B deck, and I think there's supposed to be a room up there we're supposed to go through or something. I can't remember. I think something like that. But I do want to play more, but I should be responsible and go to bed at a semi-reasonable time. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't even know. Oh, my neck is killing me too. Fucking hell. Probably would have gotten way further in this game if we didn't fucking spend like hour and a half rambling back and forth. God. I should really stop it with the energy drinks. I gotta like chill out. I get too fucking hyper, too hyped up. Too fucking sane. Oy vey. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool beans.
Realized I forgot to mute.
Oh, you did? No, I didn't hear anything. Well, whatever. I don't think I
guess
heard
the
anything.
noise suppression works nice and well.
Yeah, okay, good.
I think it's a slot for something.
I was saying, I
Probably
think,
electronic.
depending on what happens, either stop before we choose the room number, or if there's another escape room, we stop there. I
Yeah.
think there's an escape room before these numbered rooms. I can't remember, but I think.
Well, this
Or
is
not an escape room, but a room where we find stuff in, and that we have to figure it out.
I mean,
Find
the whole
little bit-
thing is an escape ship, so, you know.
Yeah.
If the red is inactive,
Escape ship.
we can't keep going.
Escape ship. Escape ship.
Well,
Shape.
what about
ship.
that hallway over there?
Skip.
Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't.
Oh, heck. We're fricked
There are
up.
plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
For a moment, everyone was silent, deep in thought.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Of all people, it was Seven who answered, and with calm confidence.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
Junpei looked confused. So did everyone else.
What is this gigantic?
Oh, is
Seven
he a sailor?
Possible. I mean, he does have the... Yeah. Knit his brows for a moment and begin to explain.
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had two sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
I mean...
Is that impossible?
The decor would fit.
Pipe down. Just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured...
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
I mean, what other reason? What's your reason for...
No,
I don't
I've
know.
got more.
It's like...
Like?
Well, I mean...
Seven looked around desperately, doing anything to avoid meeting Lotus's piercing stare. He scratched his head for a moment and gave up. Finally opened his mouth.
I don't know.
Lotus sighed and shook her head.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Junpei was. He felt legitimately shocked by what seemed to be new and very important information. Everyone else, however, seemed unimpressed. In fact, I looked at Junpei as though he had said something very strange.
Yeah?
Your point being?
He decided to revise his attitude to the next question.
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know?
Everyone nodded.
Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Then almost as to save Junpei from further embarrassment. Ding dong. A bell began to ring from far away. Huh.
Bell?
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Junpei counted each chime carefully.
10,
11.
11, 12.
Oh no.
12.
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours
Now
left,
it's spooky
right?
time.
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
That is not what he...
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
4 rooms?
Out of how many?
We
Out
just
of,
have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48
What?
other rooms.
Why are his lines like that?
Her earlier experience had apparently not encouraged Lotus to trust Seven. Seven scratched his head awkwardly.
Maybe?
All right,
Oh, boy.
so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Junpei was chosen to search the rooms on the starboard side, moving from fore to aft.
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right. Then let's do this.
The details decided that they left to begin searching. Out into the hallway they went, each to the rooms they'd been assigned. However, unless, from far away, Junpei heard the bell ring. It did so only once. It was 1 a.m.
It's 1. I better get back to the others.
He found nothing. Jack shit.
It was Resident Evil again.
Mm-hmm. Boo! He drove the into his
Good
large
timing.
hospital room to find 6 of the others already there.
Huh?
Who's missing? Snake?
Snake! They Santa Clover, June, 7, and Lotus. They'd gathered in front of the door number 8. Or perhaps, to be accurate, they'd gathered in front of the red next to door number 8.
What are they doing over there?
Had one of them found the missing piece?
What happened, guys?
It was June who answered him.
Jumpy, look!
She's pointing at the red. He pushed through the others until he stood in front of it. Vacant. Hey, orcs. Immediately, he knew what she had meant.
Vacant?
Junpei sighed.
Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
Junpei wondered why she was hesitating. The others looked as confused as June, but kept their mouths
What
shut.
the hell? What is up with you guys?
They all knew something he didn't, and Junpei wasn't about to leave things that way. Finally, Lotus frowned and spoke.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see.
Junpei looked at the bottom of the red again, just to make sure. Buddy, it's on. The slot that had been open in the bottom was now covered with metal.
You're right. It's in there.
No
what
shit,
about the other
idiot.
two?
They're the same.
Let me take a look.
Ghost. Junpei quickly examined the other 2 boxes.
Well, obviously it was
It's
Snake,
just as
right?
you said.
Was it?
Well, he's the
Satisfied
only
that they
one
were also
missing.
repaired, but still very confused, he returned to the others.
All right, I just want to be
Why
sure
is Snake
here.
missing?
Nobody has any
Yeah.
idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
And where's Snake?
none.
Snake! 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 7 raised his hand as if to say, not me. Instead, it just shrugged. Only Clover lowered her head and did nothing.
Huh. Wait a minute.
That was when he noticed.
Yeah, where's Snake?
Where's Snake?
Metal Gear. Junpei swept his eyes across the room a second time, but Snake was nowhere to be seen.
Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
Clover raised her head.
No! That's impossible!
Suddenly, she was shouting.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
I mean, just go look for him, Jesus.
What happened?
Clover had
Where
started to
is
shake, and the knuckles of her hands had gone white. She spun around. Before she did, Junpei noticed tears welling up in her eyes.
I'm gonna go look for him.
Y'all should have done that before. Shit. The words were barely out of her mouth when she
Yeah.
began to run.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait.
Junpei cried out to her, but he was too slow. You're too slow! She kept going. Before anyone else could react, she was gone.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
No! We're not leaving two people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Alright, you're on board. Sounds good. Let's go.
Remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time.
Time,
We've
there
only
is
5
no.
hours left.
Junpei and the others nodded to one another and took off at a run. In front of the stairs led to B-Deck. They decided to split up.
Split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
Soon only 2 of them were left. Those 2 were Junpei and June, who had been a few steps behind the others.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see.
Alright, where should we go? Oops. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I don't think.
The probably not back to the large hospital room.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
The voice acting is very weird. Yeah. Sometimes. I'm gonna say it's...
I'm gonna say the casino.
Okay.
How about the casino?
I was gonna say, like, I think it's just translation errors with... Like I said, I don't think this was originally voiced. I'm trying to remember. I don't... Or if it was, I didn't listen to it.
Because if it was a DS game, then like the sound quality wouldn't have been very good.
Right, it would have been
if
shit.
it was voiced. So
yeah, so I think it's a bit of like maybe retranslating for the
hey, Jumpy.
Yeah, Jumpy. I mean, that's just a nickname. That's fine.
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Jumpy. They took off up the stairs at a run. Before they knew it, they were there. So was Lotus. She was leaning against the wall, examining her nails.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
She glanced up at him, unimpressed.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
Snake?
I'm just not
Snake.
seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Maybe.
Uh.
Maybe. What do you think? What do you think?
I'm worried about what it might be.
Curious, aren't
Let's
you?
at least listen to what it is.
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to
Well, were
explain
we
it to
not
you?
already
I'm saying, why
working
don't we go
together?
through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8.
11, 19, 10, yeah.
Our digital route would be 1.
1, yeah. Whatever, 1.
Yeah.
10, and get through
But
the
there's
0.
no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 20. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8.
The 4 of them go through the number 8 door.
Wait a
But...
minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
that was simple
1
enough.
plus 2 plus 3 plus 4
10.
equals
1.
10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No!
Oh,
So you just want to leave them
Are
behind.
you saying you'd leave them behind?
I was worried
Of
that
course not.
this was.
What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we
Could
wouldn't
we?
really be leaving them
don't-
behind.
I mean, theoretically, yeah.
Don't try to lie
If
to
we
us.
can come back before the 9 hours are up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, There's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9.
Right.
It is hidden,
Yeah.
but an exit can be found.
Because any which way you
Seek a
put it,
way
we
out.
can't be, because
Seek
it
a
has to be
door that carries
3 or
a
4 of
9.
us. It can't be less. If we brought, there's the 4 of us, so yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Lotus scratched the back of her ear.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
She didn't sound particularly bothered by what Junpei said. Lotus seemed particularly surprised.
Well,
She
let's
just
try
doesn't
and
give a
find
shit
another
either way.
Okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right?
Yeah, but after you deactivate it, then it gets reactivated.
The number 9 isn't
Yeah.
going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless,
Yes, that's
at least 3
what they
people will get
seem
left
to
behind.
know so far.
Huh?
Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, well, what they know is when he exploded, it became reactivated. I guess that's what they know.
Yeah. No,
Not
I'm talking about like her thing. Like, are you sure we have to leave 3 people behind? Can't
No,
we leave
right.
3 people that add up
equal
to 9?
right,
maybe?
exactly. Yeah. The moment he said it, Junpei felt a chill run down his spine.
Wait just a second.
Like
You're
1,
skipping
5,
over
and
a
3
really
could
big
be.
detail.
Yeah.
Yes, what she said was true, but how Lotus could remain cavalier about so terrifying a prospect was beyond him.
Really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
Lotus' forehead furrowed.
Do you think I could have a moment alone?
No.
There's
Do
some
what?
things I need to think about. ...
Alright.
Junpei and June turned and began walking away from Lotus.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah.
Junpei's heart felt heavy and his steps sluggish. But, he told himself, pessimism would get them nowhere.
Well, regardless,
So he forced himself to smile and turned to June.
let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes,
Snake?
you're right.
Snake!
We can think about those other things later.
Yeah.
Junpei nodded.
Alright. Where should we go next?
Where'd you want to go? Where'd you want to go?
I guess since we're already on B deck again, first class cabins.
Let's go
Makes
take a look
sense.
at the first class cabin. It's really close.
They turned around and took off down the hallway to their left. Outside of the first class cabin, they found Clover. She was standing in front of the wall. She was staring at a meaningless point on the wall, her eyes blank. What should Junpei do? Talk to her or leave her alone?
Talk to her, probably.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
He did his best to sound friendly, but Clover didn't respond.
Look, I know you're really worried, but...
We'll find him.
He could think of no words to say that didn't sound hollow and fake. Junpei hesitated. Clover was so consumed by worrying and fear that Junpei feared it would crush her. Her actions didn't surprise him. She had suddenly lost her brother, who seemed to have been very close to.
Alone.
Alone. Her voice was thin and barely audible.
Alone.
I'm a lone wolf.
I said leave me alone!
Oh, okay. Suddenly she was screaming.
You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me!
Junpei was taken aback. Such anger and hate. June's eyes had gone wide with surprise as well.
Why are you still here? Did you hear me? Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright. Let's go, June.
Yeah.
They turned and left Clover. As they did, Junpei glanced back over her shoulder to see Clover wiping tears from her face. Clover had driven home the misery of their situation, but Junpei told himself that getting depressed would get him nowhere but depressed.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, obviously.
We really need to find Snake.
Good job, Junpei.
For Clover's sake.
What a way with words. He did his best to push away the misery and depression,
Well, I guess
forced to
we'll
smile.
try the next place.
So, where do you think we should go next?
Back to the casino, right?
All the way with all the rooms.
Hey,
Let's
why don't we go
go here.
back to C deck? We can take a look at that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's get going then.
Together they ran down the stairs.
Oh, it's Ace.
Ahead of them, farther down the hallway, they spotted Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
It is peculiar how he's not answering. Run to Ace. Let him handle it.
Yeah, at least ask him if he's
Let's
found
go.
any.
I gotta go.
any
I gotta catch up to Ace. I gotta get to him. With June in tow, Junpei jogged up to Ace. Hearing their footsteps, he turned to greet them.
Ah, hello there.
I don't know. I look at him and I see Science Dad. Is that what you see?
Yeah.
Snake is...
I mean, a little bit.
Well, that's obvious, isn't it?
Hello, Science Dad.
More like
Assume you
a,
haven't found him yet?
more like a demon hunter dad. Maybe.
Sure.
I don't know.
Oh no, you're right. It's a
I think
science.
that's more.
Sorry.
That's more like a trench coat.
Sorry,
than
it's
it
a
is
science daddy. Yes, of course. How could I be? How could I have been so foolish? Science daddy, isn't it? Yes.
I guess. It doesn't look like that much like a
Seemed like you
lab
had
coat
any
to
luck
me though.
either.
I don't know.
I don't know, but he seems. I don't know.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
To me, he screams science.
Wherever he's disappeared to.
I think he reminds me
must
of another
find him as
character. That's
quickly as
why.
we can.
I'm trying to remember who, and I cannot remember who.
Right.
Or I'm being reminded of himself, and I just forgot his backstory. I don't remember. June's face looked kind of enraptured.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
They look incredibly different. The question seems somehow odd to Junpei.
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Ace looked at him for a moment and then spoke.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't.
Now that you mention it?
Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another.
Yeah,
It
fair enough.
certainly isn't rare.
Yes.
Junpei wasn't sure why, or even if he was seeing what he
what-
thought he was. But
Why
he
is
was sworn that
June
Ace's
so
face
mad at us about this?
tightened as he spoke.
At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can
No.
leave this area to me.
All right.
We're
Let's
just
go,
in
Johnny.
everyone's way. Everyone's telling us to get the fuck out of here. At June's
I
urging,
guess
they left.
All we can really do now is back to the
They
hospital.
found themselves
room.
back to the stairs, but Junpei's mind was in turmoil.
Something about that was... I'll think on it later. Like Ace said.
You have a lot of things to
finding
think about later,
Snake is
Junpei.
our
Jesus
top
Christ.
priority.
Junpei did his best to clear his
All right.
mind.
Where should we go next?
How can you clear your mind? You have a million things in your mind.
Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Big room.
Okay, let's go then.
They turned and headed back toward the large hospital room. Big room.
Wait, that's...
That's a.
On the way to the large hospital room, Junpei and June noticed Santa standing next to the number 3 door.
Santa?
Junpei paused. What should Junpei do?
Talk to him, I guess. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, Junpei and June walked up to Santa.
What are you doing?
And we could just walk away,
What?
but who
Can't
knows?
tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why?
For
Is
what?
there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well,
I mean,
I'm curious
I am
too,
wondering.
But
Who do you think did it?
Santa's eye narrowed as he looked at June. She shook her head.
I don't
Probably
know.
Snake? Maybe?
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
Guess it could have been Zero.
Snake, Lotus, Zero, some other than the 8 of them.
Maybe Lotus?
You know, say Lotus.
Well, no,
Who do
I
you
don't
wanna
want
say?
to. I
Who
don't
do you
want
want to say? Who do you want to say? Who decisions? Oh God.
It could be any of those three.
Yeah.
Or it could pull some anime bullshit and be the fourth one. I don't know.
True
Damn it.
that. Also true.
I don't
Just
have enough.
choose one. Just
I
choose
don't
one.
have
Just
enough
choose one. This isn't.
information
This
to go
isn't. This isn't a decision of who is gonna be. This is a decision of who do you think. Who immediately comes to
Lotus
mind.
is sus. More like
Lotus is
sus.
sus. All right, let's
Think
sus.
maybe it was Lotus? They say the first person at the scene is the most suspicious.
Yeah, that's possible. You don't have anything else to suggest she did it, though. You might as well just suspect everybody.
And I do. Junpei furrowed his brow. Oh.
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
I mean, duh. Santa grinned.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Why?
Could be why Snake is gone.
But why?
Why is Snake gone?
No idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else.
Too many secrets. Just leads to too many troubles. Stop having secrets, people. Stop it. Stop secrets. Stop it. Stop it now.
Yeah, the secrets do not help.
No,
They
they
don't
make
help.
things complicated and annoying.
Yeah.
Of course.
Just let it go, man.
Could
Fucking
have
let it
something to do
go.
with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah.
Junpei stared at Santa. There was something about him that made Junpei wary. At first, he'd assumed the other man wasn't terribly clever, but Junpei was beginning to think he would need to reevaluate that assessment. When Santa spoke again, his voice was quiet.
If you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
Or on the front. Or anywhere. The person's
Watch your
suggestion.
backs and your fronts.
Turned and quietly walked away.
And that's that, I guess.
Junpei and June looked at one another and smiled awkwardly. Where would they go next?
I mean, yeah.
They looked everywhere they could think of, but Snake was nowhere to be found. They didn't
dead?
look
Is Snake
everywhere.
dead?
They didn't look everywhere. They didn't go back. They didn't backtrack towards the
Snake
doors they
hasn't
already
been
opened.
Anywhere we've searched.
Lotus looked around at 6 frustrated faces and spoke.
We can't keep
You
looking
didn't
for him.
even
Wherever he
search.
is,
You just
it's not
stood there
here.
and waited for someone else to show
We
up.
need to get moving.
And had secret plans.
Yeah.
Junpei couldn't disagree with what she was saying. Snake seemed to have completely disappeared. There was no point to wasting any more time. The others seemed to be having similar thoughts, but they stayed silent. Finally, Seven spoke.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal.
She walked back and forth across the floor, her heels clinking against the wood. The wood. The problem is there's 3 doors. Finally, she stopped.
Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
Well, no, because... Wait. No. Hold on, because 3 people can go through a door. That... Why is it necessary for 3 people to be left behind?
That's one of the options. It's not saying... It's okay, so look. You can do 2 teams of 4 and 3. And she's talking about total of... the total number of people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then split teams of 5 and 2. 2 people left behind.
Oh,
2
okay,
people
wait,
left behind.
hold on. So there's a total of 7. So if 1 is 4 and 1 is 3, then like they both each go through, right?
Yeah, except for... Well, obviously except for
Snake, I guess.
I mean... Not sure. Leaving behind 3 people with teams of 4 and 3.
I guess I'm not sure.
So I wasn't quite sure that was true.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, actually the math is off on that, isn't it?
2 people get left behind if we split into 5 and 2, and 1 person is left behind if we split into 3, 3, and 1. I got that part. You can't go through the numbered doors with any less than 3 people. But if we split into 4 and 3, then why do 3 people have to be left behind?
Just run the numbers. Let's say we go through door 7 with 1, 4, 5, 6. Who's left over?
That would be 3, 7, 8.
Oh, none of them equal.
What's the digital root for that?
3
9.
plus 8 is 18, so add 1.
Exactly. But door 9 isn't here, right? That means 3, 7, 8 won't be going anywhere. That was just an example, of course. There are a lot of different combinations, but the result will always be the same. It doesn't matter which 4 it is. The 3 that are left over can't go through any of the doors. Go ahead and calculate it if you have the time. You'll see. Anyway, that's how it is. Now, if we can get back to my proposal, we only have to sacrifice 1 person if we split into 3, 3, and 1.
When Seven spoke, his voice was strained.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay
I
behind?
mean, technically, I guess we're leaving 2 behind.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Wait, hold on. Am I dumb?
But it might work better for us.
Sorry,
if
I
we
just want to
have
go back
Snake.
and see this. Does this also make sense? 2 people. Alright, 2 people get left behind, but then, okay, so Snake comes back, then there's 3 of them, but does that equal? I don't know if that equals a number. Yeah.
If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told
What do
you
we
that's
do?
impossible.
I just wonder why no one has
Wake
thought to
up.
pick up the bracelet. Should look for it.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you 2.
Stand a step between Lotus and June.
Look, what
Because
Lotus
they
is
don't
trying
know
to
for
say
sure. I mean,
is-
has anyone really taken a good look at the body? No one can say for 100% sure if the bracelet is destroyed.
You should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Maybe it does get destroyed. I don't remember.
Exactly.
But
That's how democracy
that would be the
works.
obvious thing to check
And
first.
for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No.
I mean, we could
It's
just
terrible.
decide to sacrifice
I'm not
ourselves.
asking you. Shut up.
Make it easy.
What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree. I
That might
guess.
not work though with the numbers. You have to
All
figure
right,
out what
that's
numbers
1
work
vote
with
for.
what.
Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover?
Clover had moved away from the group and was sitting on one of the beds. Her whole body drooped. Junpei didn't know if she'd even heard Lotus's proposal.
Hey, Clover,
Lotus walked over to Clover and gently laid a hand on her shoulder.
your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Wait,
We
how
searched
did he
everywhere,
get?
But we didn't find him.
How would he have gotten
Doesn't that
there?
mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
But that means if he's less than one, he's only 1 person, so
Yeah,
that
even
means he
with-
would have exploded.
Yeah, even with the other bracelet, if he took that, then it still would be only 2, and then...
Yeah, so you're saying he exploded. I don't
Yeah.
think you realize
Right,
you're saying
'cause
he
what's-
exploded.
what's- Oh, he could, I mean, like, yeah, he would explode, but he could go through door number 3. But
And
he would
explode.
explode.
It has to be 3 people.
Right.
Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice 1 person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
No.
Okay.
Clover nodded once.
Oh.
Giggle.
The motion carried.
Tee-hee-hee, giggle. Lotus spun around and walked toward Junpei.
Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary.
Ace had barely spoken for Lotus' entire speech, and everyone jumped a little. Ah, I forgot he was here, shit! 6 pairs of
Yeah.
eyes turned to look at him. He didn't seem to notice or even care.
I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what
Everyone
are you
anime
saying?
grunted.
No, you can't do that.
We're
that
all
won't
anime
solve
here.
Anything.
Well, someone has to.
Jun's voice shook, and she looked around desperately for someone to agree with her. Ace simply looked at her.
I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you, each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out.
We already know they can loop around.
If we go through them.
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
No, we already know the other doors looped around at some point. And then there's that mysterious door that has no number. What if that loops around? Like, no one's thinking with their brain. They're all thinking with their butts. Or something, like...
But that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me.
There's some of them not dead.
Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time.
Finally, Junpei could hold his tongue no longer.
We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where
Somehow
the hell
still
we
have
are.
5 hours. Somehow a whole hour hasn't passed with all that running around and, and talking to people and somehow.
Oh, you know,
Find someone to come
anime
and rescue
time.
you.
God, I love anime time. If only I could live in it.
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind?
Ace's voice was dignified without a hint of cruelty or malice. Junpei had no rebuttal.
You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Junpei stood frozen by indecision, unable to move. Same. June bit her lips so hard that Junpei feared she would break the skin. Santa stood against the wall, calm and aloof. Seven tore his beanie from his head and turned it over anxiously in his hands. Only Clover stared at Ace with an expression Junpei was unable to decipher. Lotus's attitude, however, was different from the others.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer then.
She smiled, her eyes bright. Ace answered with a smile of his own.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
As he spoke, Ace lowered himself to the floor next to one of the beds.
He doesn't want to lay down on the bed.
No, why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's so ridiculous. From somewhere deep in the ship, Junpei suddenly heard the screeching of metal on metal. It was almost as if the ship were screaming. Would it really hold until the time limit was up? Already, D-Deck was flooded. In the sudden silence, the only sound was the sad metal wail of the ship. Unsurprisingly, it was Lotus who spoke first.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
Alright, alright.
As the spell had been broken, the others all began to talk at once.
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa?
Duh, he's been the
I have
most
to find my brother.
blah about the situation. I don't know.
Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has
Calm
to be
down.
a way to get
Just
everyone
calm
out.
down.
There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
His words sounded hollow and fake.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
She spun around and ran toward Ace. He had slumped down next to the bed when June grabbed his arm and pulled.
Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here.
Then it happened.
We picked the wrong route, didn't we?
I told you. It all goes back. There's no wrong route. Ace fell forward. He slumped over onto the wooden floor, his body folded in half like a boxer out cold.
Ace!
Drinks right out and dropped
Oh
her
God,
knees beside him.
isn't there like a thing about like the true ending involves getting all 9 people out?
It's a think about the other game I played.
Oh,
It's a
time
flowchart.
travel thing.
It's a flowchart.
Okay.
And what is?
What happened? Ace,
It's
something.
there is a true end, but it's complicated. It's complicated, but she shook him frantically. I do kind of want to get to the end of one route so you can see kind of what I mean, but I don't want to also say it right away. But his voice is weak and slightly slurred.
How are you all right?
This is the longest it will take to get through one route, by the way, just because it's the first time, obviously.
This.
Because there will be some kind of partial repetition for stuff. Held his left arm slowly opened his hand.
A syringe?
Oh,
Syringe,
time travel.
A small vial. No, the vial was empty. It only recently emptied. A few drops come to the side. It does say what it is on that. Saporal E something. Saporal E. There's a label taped to the side of the container. It's Saporal Beta. Saporal Beta?
Soparil Beta.
Oh, Soparil.
What
Sorry,
does
I
this do?
fucked that up.
Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Oh.
Anesthetic?
Putting himself to sleep so he could
found it
die
earlier.
peacefully.
While we were searching the hospital rooms, I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am very tired.
Junpei knew that wasn't why he'd done it. He had injected himself with anesthesia to forestall Junpei's and Jun's attempt to bring him along. If he couldn't move, there was nothing they could do. He'd injected himself so that they would be forced to leave him behind.
Ace.
Which, yeah.
Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
Drugs are taking effect.
I love
you
drugs.
Feel warm.
Damn, it's 3 o'clock now. Holy shit.
So
fucking Christ.
I think I'll have
To be fair, we could have been further now if I hadn't fucking just gone off in the beginning and stupid tangent because my brain goes 20 places at once. This is how it drooped further and further, almost as though he were dying. God, it was basically the first hour and a half that I couldn't stop. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We took way too long to do that first room because of that. She shook his shoulder again and again. This time he didn't respond. Only the gentle rising and falling of his chest told them he was alive. Junpei was relieved to see he was, in fact, still breathing.
Let's get him up on a bed.
He lifted Ace up off the floor and laid him on the bed he'd been leaning against. God, it really isn't hard to stream for a super long time if you're like into the game, is it? Shit.
Yeah, I guess not.
When Junpei turned around, Lotus gave him a look of pity.
Well, we really don't have a choice now.
I already forgot how was the other. It was like 3.5 hours before, right? When I crashed my internet.
I think so.
Something like that. Something like that. God damn, almost 7 hours then. Fucking Christ. I don't have a choice now.
His sacrifice go to waste, right?
I mean, I guess.
Like you even mean that?
You say something?
I did.
No, nothing.
I felt wrong, but he had to agree. Then suddenly Santa spoke.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Gotta decide who's going where and which doors you're going through.
We haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
Very true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my
you
bracelet.
can't go by yourself.
Got it.
You understand
You're
that, right?
You're
She
next,
knows that,
Seven.
but they
Which one
know
do you
they're gonna do groups of 3. So
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
The
What? What did you just say?
Oh no, he said the thing you shouldn't say in anime. Because the woman will get out and destroy him. Her face destroyed by rage, Lotus took a step towards Seven. He threw up his hands and made a face like a child caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Oh, me? I didn't say nothing.
I didn't steal no cookies.
You're
Shit.
gonna get it next time.
She shot him a glare that would have melted steel, then turned and stalked off.
Alright, who's next?
Santa's gaze moved across the three people left. Finally, they stopped on Junpei.
Junpei, which door do you want?
At last, Junpei's mind was already made up. Was it? You want to decide? 3, 7, 8. Although obviously we choose 3. I think I don't remember if 3 fucks everything up or
Yeah,
if it change.
I feel like 3 would fuck everything up.
You want to fuck everything up? What do you want to choose?
I mean, I like the idea of tasting that sweet, sweet freedom sauce, but
I don't know what that means. Do you mean 3?
oh shit, that's right. You haven't done the Snowgrave route. You don't know that line.
No.
Okay, we need to do that at some point.
Maybe. One day, in 300 years from now.
If you want, I am like currently doing like I'm like replaying through just all of the games.
Really?
I'm
Oh
in
my
the middle
God.
of Undertale right now.
Jesus.
I could
so hard
be
to
the
go
one
back
to
to
do the
it.
Snowgrave.
I tried so hard to go back to Undertale. I can't. I can't. I love the combat
Really?
so much more in Deltarune. I hate I already like didn't like the combat in the first place in
I will
in
say
Undertale.
that it feels like very very like stilted by comparison.
So slow and annoying.
I think it was mostly just the game's charm that kind of kept me going.
Yeah, I guess I understand.
And then I just sort of got used to.
I don't remember what happens.
I got used to the shmup mechanic.
I don't remember
It
what
probably
happens.
also helps that like my first run through, like I didn't bother to reset after I accidentally killed Toriel, so
But-
I just kept going. So I
Oh
was,
wait,
like,
did you
level
do the
5
Germa
entire
thing?
time.
You did the Germa
Huh?
thing?
I
Germa
killed Toriel?
Germa accidentally killed Toriel because he didn't realize what he was
Okay.
doing. Is the only
Yeah,
person
no,
he killed.
I did the same thing because I didn't understand the comment about like, oh, maybe you'll have to spare someone even if their name's not Yellow. I was thinking
Yeah.
like, sorry,
Oh shit.
talking too loud.
I don't remember if this is even a choice. Let me see. I want to see
I
if
want
it's
to
a
go
choice.
through door number 3. Nope, you can't.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
Because it's impossible. If we split ourselves into
Yeah, I
3
figured.
and 3, then we give up on going through door 3.
Why?
Bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8. That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door.
I see. That means one team would get left behind.
That's right.
That doesn't happen if we go
Wait,
through
they
door
can't?
7 or 8?
No, they're fine. We've got 3 options.
Seem to begin
Can't
to
you have
explain.
Option
one
A,
team go through first and then.
have 3, 5, and 8 go through door 7.
That's the thing we don't 100% know. We only know that when Guy exploded, door became vacant. We don't know if you succeed, the door becomes vacant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It could happen that way, but they don't know that. And would they risk it? Probably not.
And 4, 6, 7 go through door 8. Option B, 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Option C, 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it.
I'm surprised he mapped that out so quickly, considering who
Okay.
he is.
At least if we
Yeah,
want to get all
well,
6 of us out of here.
I mean, we did just get
Wait.
a line of dialogue that proved like, oh, he's smarter than we think.
Yeah. That was when Junpei realized. Plan A divides into 2 teams. Uh-huh. Plan B divides into 2 teams. Plan C divides into 2 teams.
But that means...
there was one thing they all had in common.
5 and 6 can never be on the same team. If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go into the same one.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, but I mean...
June and Junpei had been friends when they were kids. He trusted her more than anyone else on the ship. If she was in 7 or 8, he'd be taken away from her. Was that something he was prepared to do? I mean,
well,
Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need more time?
unless we kidnap one person.
Jeez.
Anyway, that's the deal, so think it over. You've got 2 choices, 7 or 8. You can't choose 3.
Then why give me 3 option?
If you choose 3, you're gonna be leaving 3 people
Probably
behind
isn't
to
June.
die.
Okay,
So
bye.
what are you gonna do?
Well, technically
7
4
or 8?
people. Zay's
Time
gonna
to
die
choose.
too. I guess technically 5 people.
Yeah.
So thinking over, his
5
conclusion
people.
was... Take the risk and choose door 3. Hold on. Can I? I can't look at it now.
So-
Can I? Shit.
Oh, you can't go all the way back up?
No, you can go back up, but I was trying to look at the flowchart. You can't look at the flowchart.
Oh. Well, we'll look at that later. I want to see what the options are again.
This 7, 8. Take the risk.
No, but like okay, if we go through door 7,
It doesn't matter. We're the only one who makes the choice. We only make the choice for ourselves.
Okay.
They're gonna auto decide who comes with us.
I'm gonna say 7.
All right.
Okay.
Fine.
Fine. I'll go with door 7.
Okay, 7 it is.
Yeah.
Alright then, that means June's gotta go through 8.
Yep.
Huh? Why?
June's face is blank and confused. Santa muttered to himself and turned to Junpei.
Junpei, you figured it out, right? Can you explain it to her?
Okay, so, June, if we want all 6 of us to go through a door...
Junpei chose his words carefully. When Junpei finally finished, June looked as though she was about to cry. Aw.
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
I mean, not a long time. Like an hour?
Yeah.
Can you really go without an hour after not seeing each other for who knows how many years? Junpei felt this
Yeah.
June did. He wanted to be at her side through whatever trials they were preparing to face. He knew if they were to survive, he had to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile.
Come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up.
So I think if I remember,
Only for a while.
I think Clover always, no, she doesn't always, she can't always go with, I think she prefers going with Lotus. I don't remember.
This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5
I don't
doors.
remember.
We got split up then too, but we all met back up.
I remember something about her wanting to go with her because she was the one who, talked to her about it or whatever.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably.
like the other doors were. She didn't sound very hopeful. It was 7 that interjected.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now.
You blow up.
I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Sorry, I was hearing, like, is that my computer making sounds? I guess it is.
Maybe. I don't.
Huh. I mean, yeah, you can't really hear it, but I'm just... What is it louder than normal?
Although, hang on, let me take my headphones off for a second.
Okay. It's kind of cool. So it should be okay, but...
No, I do not think my computer's loud enough to be picked up on the microphone.
Yeah. I was wondering if mine was, because I feel like it's louder than normal, but I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Okay, anyway. June said nothing. The tears were gone, but her eyes were still sad as they looked to Junpei. He met them and put reassurance he could manage, laid his hand gently on her shoulder.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yeah, I just realized, why does he say 3 options when there's only 2 possible options? Because Lotus and 7 already chose the door, so at that point there's only 2 other options. You can't have that third option anymore.
Promise?
Voice is barely above a whisper. Sen's voice shattered the moment.
You guys are done, right?
He stretched and continued.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
I mean, they have to go. That's how it has to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. What do you mean you
Whatever.
figured they should take it? It's more of a dismissal than an agreement. But Santa didn't seem to care.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
At Santa's command, the group split and headed for the respective doors. Clover 7 and Junpei walked toward door 7. Santa, Lotus, and June headed for door 8. And Ace was snoring. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. 7 took a deep breath.
You guys ready?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
I like going with big man. Big man feels safe.
Yeah.
It's open.
It's open. A narrow hallway stretched out before them. 7 and Clover leapt through the door.
Let's do this!
Hurry!
Go slowly. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. Beep, beep, beep.
Yep.
The detonators in the bracelets had been activated. Junpei stepped forward to follow them. But he was about to step over the threshold. He stopped.
What? Why?
He looked to his right, toward door 8. Jin stood there, a mirror image of Junpei. She turned to look toward him. Their eyes
You
met.
have 9 seconds.
They
Go.
nodded. June.
Jumpy.
Their farewell took almost 1.5
What the
seconds.
hell are you doing, Junpei?
Then someone took hold of Junpei's arms and hauled them bodily through the door. It was Clover. She lifted him up over her head. You hear the sound of the number door slam shut behind him. The bracelet gave a cold electronic beep.
Only 81 seconds left! No time to waste, guys! Let's get moving!
7 led the way down the hallway. Junpei and Clover followed him as fast as they could. After what seemed like far more than 81 seconds, they reached the end of the hall.
Look! The door on the left!
I mean, it actually seems like it was way less than 81 seconds. There was no time to rest or catch their breath. All 3 slammed their hands in quick succession over the scanner panel on the dead. Dead. D-E-D, dead. Anime. Still trying to catch his breath. 7 leaned heavily against the wall.
It stopped. It stopped.
Why would it not stop? Why would it... It worked before. Why would it not work again?
Yeah.
His smile seemed forced and looked crooked.
This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but whew, you never really get used to it.
I mean, it's only 2 times, so, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
He stood up
Maybe not
straight,
yet.
no longer out of breath, and wiped some of the sweat from his head
I
and
bet
neck.
that line's gonna feel very different on a later playthrough.
Clover smirked at him.
I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger
Will it,
balls
though?
than that.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare
Oh
you!
my god, dude.
You have no...
You little... You wanna die?
I'd like to see you try.
You fucking brat! Alright, let's go!
Hey,
Alright, chill
calm
your
down,
butts out.
guys. This isn't the time for this. It's not gonna do us any good.
Junpei sighed. Sometimes he wondered if the doors and the puzzles were really the greatest challenge they faced.
Wait here for a minute, alright? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors.
They didn't respond, but Junpei wasn't in the mood for a conversation anyway.
We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
No shit.
There's a short hallway on the left here, and an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
No, just smash it up. Nasty give him turned to 7, who was tapping lightly on the wooden door.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door. On that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Operation.
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant.
Something about it made Junpei feel nervous.
Well, there's no point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us.
7 grabbed the brass knob and slowly opened the door. Resident Evil. The creak of the hinge sounded like the groan of an old woman.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing.
A chill snaked its way down Junpei's spine.
Let's just go.
Snake.
Quickly, he gathered what courage he could and took the first step into the room. 7 followed with Clover right behind him.
Huh?
Part of the room just past the door was obscured by a screen.
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
An operating room? What do you mean?
Hey, Clover.
Clover's curiosity got the better of her, and she darted past Junpei to peer on the screen. What was that just now? The scream nearly blew out Junpei's eardrums.
Clover!
He and Seven ran toward Clover to see what had frightened her.
What's wrong?
They rounded the screen, and the cause of her outburst was immediately clear. What happens? What is there to be found?
Body parts? Body parts?
A fake body.
What the hell is this?
Is this
A
a
mannequin?
corpse?
Yeah. It was something that looked kind of like a human, lying across some sort of bed. No, not a bed. An operating table. The table sat on a rested steel lift, and a cluster of bright operating lights shone down from the ceiling. Oh god, this isn't nearly as scary. Oh god, I just like... Just reminded me of the one part in Resident Evil Village. Jesus Christ. That area was scary as fuck. It's the area with the fucking big baby. God damn. Cheapest creepus.
We should probably
I hate that area so much. Because the baby and the doll in one place at the same fucking time. Jesus Christ. Ay, ay. That was like the only part of that game that was actually really, really scary. A lot of it was tense, but that was actually fucking terrifying. Ay, ay, ay. They approached. As they got closer to the body, it became clear it wasn't a body at all. This is...
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
Doll?
A doll? She did not look terribly comforted. Slowly, she just approached the operating table and looked as intently as possible from as far as possible at the thing. Junpei could see her relax.
Man, it really scared me.
Yeah. Oh, my neck. Fucking hell. She heaved a great sigh of relief and wiped a few drops from Fred. Seven smirked.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Jeez. Anyway, it looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Oh, goodness.
Huh? Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah.
It was set a little higher than normal for a human body. But the shape of the organ, there could be no doubt it was a heart.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think it's a doll.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
No.
Maybe it's got more personal uses.
Excuse me?
No.
Seven's grin was more
No, I do
perverted.
not think it's for that.
Clover glared at him.
Anyway, how about we take a look around this place?
Okay.
Sure thing.
Dun. 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 Seek a way out. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. So...
Alright.
Guess we'll just...
Float. Okay. So I was right. Yeah, we can. Right,
there is a path for room 3, I guess.
Yeah, we can do it. It's just... Yeah, okay.
With like a special ending and everything.
Yep. A way that goes that way.
We can also access from
regrouping
the
together.
The other two timelines, I guess.
Right.
So it doesn't matter.
I mean, it does matter because there's things missing in that. To get the true end, to fully complete everything, you need to go through everything.
Okay.
There's pieces of the puzzle that are all in whatever, and it's,
we are going to be doing genocide.
It's until you get the true end, it's all genocide. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh
it's
no!
all genocide.
Oh
because
no! It's genocide all the way down.
Obviously, who's gonna live and who's gonna die during certain parts, then yeah. All right, you should save. Because I do keep forgetting to save. I've occasionally saved. Oh, return to the sharper screen. Delete save data. No, just kidding.
No.
Delete 7 hours of work. Well, not really 7. More like 5.5 to 6 hours because I fucking couldn't stop talking. All right. Maybe tomorrow. Again, it depends on the situation. tomorrow. I might have to make a little trip, and then I'll be back. But I don't know. I don't know if things will be okay when I come back. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. So I'll see. Yeah. Stream over.